If I were a rich man, yabba dibba 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 dum.
I said it was anti-Semitic to say, hey, you know, I have a Jewish attorney, I have a Jewish record label, I have a Jewish contractor.
Oh God, Kanye's lying about our overrepresentation. Quick, let's use our overrepresentation to shut it down. Media, finance, government, nepotism, blackmail. Go jury! With all powers combined, I am Captain Jew!
I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba dibba 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 dum.
Sir, we promised you a great man here tonight. Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a It's called The World is Watching! Shit.
Hello, and welcome to this week's...
What? What does the fox say? You are one pathetic loser.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
it.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view right. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it.
Well,
It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D, Etep from the Place to Be Reviews, the People's Champion, right back here on JUNETEENTH with all of yous. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Bring it, let's hear it, let's hear it. Oh shit, we got a great show planned for you tonight. The People's Champ is in the house, and I gotta show this off. I'm sporting some new merch here. I got my Gamble Comics hat and my Everlasting Survivors t-shirt from Oz the other day. Big shout out. Go check out his channel. Subscribe. Yeah, because I got we did a Build a Federation video over there. Did a wrestling video, and it was a lot of fun. It was great. We got a great show planned for you. Let me welcome this amazing chat. Real quick, let's scroll back up to the top here. We got Keymon Bell, Godzillionaire, Horny Alf, Brutal Morningwood, Keely Chow, Hicks Villain, Carl, Darius Munchausen, Sean Estep. Let's see. Frankie Knows. He says, Happy June Tifa. Hail, everybody. Let me bring on this amazing panel. Let me start over here with This guy, he's always battling with YouTube, and they're always screwing him over for some reason in his bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, the guinea pig you love to hate, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Rorschach here. If you find my paws on the back of your neck, they were meant to be there, and no, I will not remove them. What's going on, everybody?
Good to have you, brother.
Never,
always a pleasure.
Always good to have you, my man. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he is a baby-faced CJP.
It's time for my summer fat face, so I gotta get with the times, show off the cheeks and the jaw and there used to be a jaw here somewhere. It's under this fat somewhere out. Let me take another look, but no, it is me, CJP. I am glad to be here for our JUNETEENTH celebration, and let's have some fun at other people's expense.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here, sir. Next up, he's I'm sure he really liked the intro, Mr. Chris Fisk.
I was muted that whole time, so I'm kind of glad I was, because my cackle went into like Super Saiyan levels.
Oh my god, I found my yarmulke on backwards after that one.
So 1,000 shekels.
Yeah, for the people who missed it, I don't know if a commercial played when we first aired, but they showed Captain Jew instead of Captain Planet, and it was horrifically accurate. All of the Bolsheviks in our government and media and stuff, they all combined like Captain Planet to make this one guy who did a suborbital knee to Kanye.
That's one way to shut him down.
Oh my god, dude! How the hell did you come by that? That was that was a masterwork.
Tony sent me the clip, and I edited the beginning and the end of that on there. That he sent me the clip.
We're in so trouble right now. Hey, what's that little red laser?
Right? I don't know. I'm in a basement bunker right now. If I have a red laser trained on me, I am fucked. That means somebody else is in the fucking room with me, bro.
Oh, somebody's ringing the doorbell. Do you think I should answer it?
I wouldn't. I almost instinctively did a "Don't be a menace to society" South Central. Remember when the doorbell? I almost went.
Yep, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I did. Instinctively, it's almost like, nope, don't do it. Don't say it. You're live. Don't say it. Hey, we're live, pal. We're live. Oh, thank you for being here, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. That was a blast.
Absolutely. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, he is not the hero we need, but he's the hero we deserve right now. It is Vinnieart.
Y'all took my breath away. This is amazing. What a great holiday. Chris, I'm sorry, CJP, your face is nice and smooth. You know what else is smooth? I've been banging it for months now, but it's all green. No,
I've been compared
I'm
to
pretty sure they have shots for that.
one vulva.
Yeah, looks like a cactus down there.
Who said I was in the vulva?
I'm sure that thing probably looks like some Arby's that was left out in the dumpster for 3 months.
I was gonna say I didn't know you could make Panosha look bad. He just threw it against the wall and
I've been destroying it for months. Of course, it looks
like Willow.
bubble gum and roast beef that was left out in the hot summer.
That's nasty.
I heard some girl trying to rap today, and her line was like, "My pussy is pink, but my butthole is brown." I'm like, "What's her name? Clementidide?"
She's the Neapolitan.
Remember,
thank
you. Always wear your rubber. That's why I'm wearing my cowl.
And we do have one more person here waiting in the back. We've got a celebrity. Wait, hang on. I've got a kazoo here. Wait,
And his name is John C.
Well, the t-shirt's accurate. He's definitely in Team Fruity.
Great calls of all time.
Fruity Pebbles.
With the WWE Super Slam.
I'd just like to talk to you about veterans because it's Veterans Day. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was continually being Craig called. Oh, well, yeah, we'd like to talk to you about former Marine John Cena.
And nobody supports the troops more than John Cena. Before we get into the evening's festivities, we should do our due diligence because Horny Alf has posted a few memes as Tony's just bound. What the? God damn it, Tony!
What's going on?
I'm getting motion sickness.
That's because we're all high on fentanyl. Nothing's moving. We're all
It's
just eating all at
Juneteenth.
the
I'm
same
supposed
time.
to be.
It's his 5 screen moves of doom.
Everybody check your shoes for some fentanyl, baby. It's
I thought I was supposed to be on fentanyl on Juneteenth, baby.
It's in your sneakers if you leave them out every night.
Did
Get
we
some
see
fentanyl
about
in them in the morning?
Hold on, did we finally get through to the drug dealer who was in the car with him? Because we could have had a great interview today on this special holiday.
Yeah.
Hang on, here we go. Let's go over to our first video from Horny Alf here. God damn it.
Woof.
Oh, that was funny.
We got one more here. We got another one. This is the one time that I had a bartending job during Pride Month. God damn it. Well, I was young and needed the money earlier today.
You want to be a star, eh?
Want to be a star, don't you?
No, it's She-Hulk.
How do you feel about red lipstick on film, doll? Look at Vinny and CJ look oddly at home here. So does Alf.
Like Alf is even funnier.
Holy shit.
All right, here we go.
Are you seeing this?
Hang on, I gotta turn
Look
this
who else
up.
is comfortable.
Yep.
Boys are out
Look at
tonight,
Tony.
Are you two seeing this? Boys are out tonight, huh?
Draven, Tony over there.
Boys are out tonight.
Hey, Raining Man.
Hi.
Holy shit.
Fabulous.
That was great.
Oh my god.
I said all you need is the
Hey, it's the lovely Sherry. Gentlemen, shall we? It's been a while.
Sure.
Ready?
Sherry.
Sherry.
I can't breathe. Get your knee off my neck.
Oh shit.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Oh wait, it was just a fentanyl, baby.
We harmonized as well as the Beatles.
Dude. Where is it at? Here it is right here. We're going to get used to this one tonight. Is this show Magic 8 Ball and not the one not the Magic 8 Ball that Tony Khan snorted before Collision. No, is this show going to be safe for all ages and races and everybody else under the sun?
Well, that's not the case here.
That's a 0 for me, dog.
Yeah, there it is.
No, not at all. This is going to be just demonetized already. Go to Infowars.com.
Right.
Support. Take your money there that you can't send to Etep. Send it to Infowars.com. Thank you. Alex Jones here.
You forgot your catchphrase. You're supposed to say ban this video. Do it now.
So
MadMax.world. That's the new website. Get over there. Everything else is banned. Thank you, everybody. Remember, get your dick pills. Vitality is important. You got to make sure it's up so you can fuck all the bitches just like Batman.
And someone took him and turned him into an acoustic love ballad.
So
song,
which one?
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of fishermen scum. Keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. It's basically just him saying stuff, but they put it to music. It's hilarious.
That is awesome. Holy hell. The back and forth he had with Robert F. Kennedy was hilarious. When someone chopped it up, and they were like best friends. It was awesome. That was amazing. He confirmed the thing with the frogs. That they're gay. The frogs are gay.
Do you want to go hang out with some gay frogs?
No, I don't think I will.
But it's that time. The post-it notes are falling off here. Let's do the box office breakdown before the last Flash post-it note falls off.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, here we are. Domestic Weekend, number 24.
Shouldn't it be called the Domestic Abuse Weekend?
Well, I mean, Hollywood's getting the shit beat out of him, so
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
He's not wrong.
It might even need to be the box office broke down at this point because every last one of them are on the loser stick. It's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, this is what happens when you put a dog bathing enthusiast in a role, and he went to certain reservations and he kidnapped an indigenous teenage girl, and he went on the lam. Then he child endangerment. He had kids eating bullets, like literally. Choking out women because they wore dresses better than him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wonder why this movie and the script was a piece of shit. Oh, and there was 3 of them in the movie. That's a hard pass for me. Thanks.
Well, at that point, isn't that called a P ring?
I think they call it a Prince Albert. I'm the world's greatest detective. We know these things.
Isn't he in a can? You should let him out. I never understood that fucking joke either. Do you have Prince Albert in a can?
Right.
We should open it up then. Well, at least the refrigerator running joke is funny.
He's in someone's
can. So before, what up, awesome one? Before we get started, this was my Flash prediction like over a month ago. Yeah, I was a little off. And then this is for the second weekend, and I'm happily off. I'm not lamenting that at all. That I was off on my prediction a little bit. Mm-hmm. The Flash tripped. Yep.
Oh yeah. The only people who went to go see it was the Phantom Menace. I am not a grifter.
Yeah. I do not know what you are talking about. I run a successful business empire.
Mm-hmm. Just me, or does your impersonation of him sound like Jim Cornette on Helium?
It does. It kind of does.
Yes, sir, Corny.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Brian Last shit.
Yeah. This is the Flash. We're gonna be such a box.
Usually it's me doing the Brian Last. On the other side of that one very much.
Everyone learned how to speak fat.
Yeah.
I am fat, so it's a native thing.
Well,
it's called representation on the stream. We got it.
Well, on this special day, he cleaned up his neck for a knee.
So
yeah, spit shined it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, a bird in the hand, 2 in the bush, a knee to the neck, a counterfeit 20 in the hand.
And 1 in the tush.
and what doing the tush, especially if you're talking about Ezra Miller in the Flash. $55 million, 55,700,000 domestic. International, this one is at 74,500,000, 138,700,000. Ouch.
I love how they added.
What was
today.
the budget on this one?
Oh, at least 300 million.
Well, yeah. All the reshoots and
Yep.
I mean, it's got what 3 different endings that they shot for it.
Yeah, before the reshoots, they were saying it was like 225 million, but then they did the reshoots, so you're talking close to 300 million.
Yeah, I think the estimates right now, just for them to even try to break even, is around 600 million.
Nah, that number is way higher.
Budget.
Well, that's the number they're giving right now, because we all know if it's 300 million to shoot, they usually spend that much in promotional on the side end.
Yeah.
So you're probably looking at this thing needs to make over $1 billion before they even start turning a profit, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, they said that. They said that with Indiana Jones as well. Indy has to make $1 billion in order to start to see profit. They already said that.
That ain't happening.
Well, they're $330 million deep into it.
Well, hold on. I got something even better for you. On top of that, remember the movie I was talking about, Sound of Freedom? About the true story of the
selling out.
It's selling out. They said it's outselling Indiana Jones 3-1.
Wow.
Which is
fantastic.
fantastic.
You know what the best part of that is watching all the brainless freaking twits on Twitter lose their minds that this thing is doing this well, and they're trying to they're trying to spin narratives, and they're trying to do the same thing that we said happened with a lot of the Disney films like Marvel, where it was empty, where we knew people that went to go see it and they said the theater was empty, nobody was there, yet these things are supposedly sold out. This thing is legitimately selling out, so now they're trying to spin the narrative. Oh, that's false narrative. They're fluffing the numbers. They're doing this, they're doing that. No,
they're going to attack the production house. They're going to call them like racists or what is it, anti-Semites or istophobes.
Anything to push their narrative. You're right, but it's funny too. It's someone on panel said it. It's doing these numbers without any marketing machines behind them. This is just strictly word of mouth because people want the kids saved.
Yeah.
Anyone who's going against it, they're definitely animal bathing enthusiasts.
Uh-huh.
Well, I figured the whole scene of him doing because I saw the clip of him cooking the burrito in the microwave, which already is a dumb thing to add, but I'm pretty sure at some point someone actually changed the hot dog to a baby, and they're like, no, you got to change that back. We can't be that on those.
Dude, they're creeps. Hans Cock played that clip, and he was sucking on that burrito. I made sure I showed it twice in a loop so people could just in case you missed it.
Like, how is Jurassic Park, which is 30 years old now?
Yeah,
has better CGI than this.
Oh yeah, because they kept rewriting the script. They kept changing it, and then those people who were I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, at the last minute,
pulling their hair out. Every clip that I saw on Twitter, it looked like Rubber Band Man. The whole thing, it looked so fake and horrible. His head looked too big for his body. The body looked all slimy and weird. I mean, he's gross looking, but it looked like a freaking cartoon. CW has better CGI that was used.
Well, those artists, the CGI people that made all that stuff, they were worked to the bone, man. I guarantee you they went through a major crunch time to get that shit out there. And I bet you it was limping across the finish line because they had all those reshoots and changes at the last minute. And they don't understand that it takes a long time to actually get good CGI to work. So they're like, oh, yeah, we'll just fix it in post. We'll give a week for post. Is that okay? About a week for post-production? It's like, no, that should take about 8 months to do. Yeah, you got 2. Good luck.
Yeah.
And then they lay them all off after the movies. So
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like I don't know if you remember this film. It's kind of like the Gung Ho effect. Where you gave them a certain amount of time to come up. What was it, like 15,000 cars or something? Whatever it was. Yeah. and at the end, they're just kind of like pushing cars through. They didn't even put together. They only even have engines in it.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Runner. Good to see you, man.
Hey.
Runner's on our Saturday night Mario Kart crew, which we had a blast last weekend. I finally moved up. I think I finished like third or fourth overall a couple times. So, yeah. Only took me a couple, months to get the hang of it, but it's all good.
It was
So this,
fun, we were bad.
Oh, it was a blast. That is always
hard R.
Hey, yeah. Hey, we got to give a shout out to Big Ange.
Oh no.
We did it on my
Angelus Gashton, aka Big Ange.
He's everything I have, especially since my mom died of cancer.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit.
That would be me.
God damn it, Tony. I love it. He's just adding gifts in. I fucking love it. I love it.
It's excellent.
So Flash, like in Meatballs 2, Flash to Bash got bashed. 138 million. This fucker's gonna be dead in the water.
Oh yeah, it's Black Adam numbers.
I said 50 to 55% drop. This thing will probably hit a 60 between week 1 and 2.
Yeah. There's at least 10 million to 20 million that came from the Menace, the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
You know that.
Oh God,
I'm watching it, so you have to.
Number 2, and there's a lot of love for Big Ange in the chat.
Yeah,
that's right.
See? Hey, Big Ange. He's out. He's
Angle escaping.
He's down. Struggle.
I was so stoned the first time you said that. I thought you called him Mongolus. That's why I laughed. So I was like, wait, what did he just say? And I was dying. So the rest of the night, all I heard was Mongolus.
Oh shit.
All I can think of is Pee-wee's Big Adventure with Large Marge. Are we gonna get like a Tim Burton-esque like horror show and claymation of Angelus?
Oh shit!
Big Ange.
Big Ange. Tell him Big Ange sent you. What? Oh, dude, that would be his best intro.
It's not like one of those Jersey Housewives or something. Big Ange.
Big. That's what I was. Big Ange. Oh
That's
God.
Kids, bitch.
All right. Number 2 this week, Elemental with 29 million. It's a Disney animated movie.
Pixar.
Pixar, yeah. Well, Disney.
This is what
Pixar.
happens when you Me Too John Lasseter.
Yep.
This is what you get, Disney.
Yep.
Follows Ember and Wade in a city where fire, water, land, and air residents live together. 49 mil. I don't know what the budget is on this one, but yeah, this is. I know Trey had mentioned wanting to see this, and I'm like, what? Speaking of Trey,
200 million.
Okay.
200 million.
To say goodnight, goodbye.
Yeah, 200 million, dude.
A $200 million budget. Hi. I tell you who's in charge of this movie, bud.
Dad.
What?
Good night, Dad.
You going to bed?
Yeah.
Good night, baby. I love you.
Good night.
Yeah, you can say hi. Hang on. It's
No.
okay. You don't want to say hi?
I can say hi real quick.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Trey.
What up, Trey?
Tell him what you did today for the first time.
I just got pulled around on the tube
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
He was tubing behind the boat today.
with Shelby.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this cat, he's got a older, what is Shelby, 15 or 16? He's out. He's like, you're embarrassing me, Dad.
Meech is in here.
Okay, you can leave Meech in here. Love you, buddy. Good night. Yeah, they rode back from the sandbar all the way across the other side of the lake on the tube, and I was spinning. I was doing about 14, 15,
cool.
and had him spinning around, and then I'd come out of the hole and straighten it out, and the tube would snap around. He was loving it. I had him flying sideways on that thing.
That is awesome.
I think you should warn him about using the phrase tubing.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tubin.
Hey, he's not even 8 yet. I'm still good there for a little bit, I think. Maybe another year or two. But
you
yeah.
know what, Etep, looking at this thing right here, I mean, this is one thing that you could say that this is not just a loss for Disney. This is a huge loss because every time you look at any kind of film the domestic is usually a hell of a lot lower than the international. And the international box office is that much lower than the domestic. That is piss poor.
I don't think this got a Chinese release either. I'm not sure if it did, but I'm guessing with numbers that low, it probably didn't.
I wonder why it didn't, because there's no black people in it, so they should be good to go.
I didn't
Unless
even
they're pushing some gay stuff.
I didn't know this thing even existed.
Oh, Screamrun was complaining that they didn't do the gay characters right in this movie.
Oh God, why is everything
Right.
gay now? Like I'm getting tired of this, man.
Yeah. How are you supposed to do gay characters correctly in a kid's movie? Please, somebody fill in the bigot here. What up, Meech? Sorry, the cat he just walked underneath me. A $200 million budget, and I heard you guys say this. Coco was the last good Pixar movie, says Runner.
Even that one had gay stuff in it.
Yeah. Pixar is so desperate right now. They're bringing Woody back for Toy Story 5. Let's see. Lightyear was okay. It's not WALL-E, but nothing else will be. No, they'll never be able to recreate the magic of WALL-E because Disney owns Pixar now.
Yep.
It's
Again,
impossible.
Go to John Lasseter. John Lasseter was the heart of Pixar.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, we had we had fun today. Disney is going to go mental over the underwhelming returns of Elemental. Yes. Wait, hang on. We have something for that. We have something for that. Where's it at? Right here.
Excellent!
On Men's Mental Health Month. We are WALL-E. WALL-E was a good movie. That movie had heart, and there was barely any dialogue until the end.
Yep.
Dude, it was an animated trash can, and we all
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, it was Short Circuit, just shorter.
Yeah. I always thought that was the Gonk movie we never got. Yeah, Gonk, Gonk. He was like the little walking trash can. Yeah, the little droid from Star Wars.
It looked like a McDonald's trash can with legs.
Probably the most. I have two of them. I think 2 or 3, but probably one of the most useless Star Wars action figures.
Wait a minute. Did you say Star Wars?
Yeah, he's a giant battery.
Wait a second.
I thought that's the music for geeks and gamers to enter.
Wait. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn.
I kind of want to hear him talk. That's just.
Oh shit!
Who's choking their chicken? Robin, I
this
said
one
stop that.
Okay.
Damn.
He's abusing that fucking thing.
Use the
what
knee.
up, JB?
You serve that bad lube. Stop looking at us.
Yeah, don't make eye contact.
Yeah, I was gonna say no eye contact. No kissing on the mouth and no eye contact. What up, JB? Hail. So this one right here, 49 million. This is a big L for Disney. This is a big L for them. Let's see what else we got. Number 3 goes to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Its third week down 50%, 27,275,000. This one is 284 domestic, 209 international, 5742 split. 493,603 worldwide.
Did they even see profit yet?
It was only $100 million budget.
I thought it was more than that.
They recycled all the assets from the previous movie.
Yep.
Yeah, if it was $100 million budget, even with distribution and marketing, you're probably at this point you've made your money already. I would say they've either made it or they're close.
Well, they lost it on the figures.
That's for
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shit's already out.
Yep.
They're everywhere. Nobody wants them.
No, it's the same at Walmart. There's certain figures that are peg warmers there. Honestly, Adam Page from AEW. There's like 30 Adam Page figures. You've got a bunch of Wakanda Forever figures.
Yep.
Avatar. You've got a ton of Miles Morales.
Guardians
Nobody
of the
wants
Galaxy
it.
is another one that I see all over the place.
Yes.
I never even saw any of those at my local store. Never.
They're
Never
falling
even saw
off
the
the
gut.
shelves here. That nobody wants them. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Clone Geek says Pixar is a dead brand at this point.
Yeah,
It's a pity.
remember when-
It
remember
is.
when you could do no wrong. Like Pixar back in the day was like everything they touched was gold.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, because the characters look good, the stories look good. What the hell is Elemental? It looks like nothing. It looks like shit.
Well,
The
it's
whole
just
thing-
another allegory
Yeah.
for racism.
I'm sure
Yep.
it is. That's all they're doing. People don't want that.
It's guess who's coming to dinner, like
Oh
like
my god.
third,
No,
fourth-
no. Here's a legit question.
Where's
that-
Sidney
to ask
Poitier when you
everybody.
need him?
Here's a legit question for everybody. Now, we know Disney is in a lot of trouble. They've been suffering. I mean, they've been in the tank for a good number of years at this point.
Oh, yeah.
The way that they've been in the red. Do you suppose that this is the way to try to convince the board of directors that they should sell off Pixar by putting out bad content and say, yeah, we got to get rid of Pixar, let's try to sell it off? Is this the way to convince the board of directors to get rid of it?
At
they
this
won't
point,
get, they won't get rid of the IP because they can still merchandise the fuck out of it at the parks.
yeah.
That's the thing is
Why don't
merchandising.
come off to Lucas again?
Mhm.
That bullshit rumor.
Yep.
They're not going to get rid of an IP that they can still merchandise.
Right.
Yep.
That's
And
100%
it is still viable in other forms outside
Yeah.
of cinematically. You know, that's the thing is you don't have to ever make another Pixar movie and just sell merchandise and you're literally good. Maybe re-release your classics every 10, 15 years. Yep. Yeah.
That
My,
guy would-
oh
that
my, what a wonderful day.
Hide it.
Well,
And-
you know,
and-
they used to do that at one time, Etep. Like every so many years, they would actually reboot like the figures and everything from the original
Yeah.
Toy Story. Because you would see them, and it would be the exact same Buzz Lightyear and Woody that you seen when you first came out. And they slowly stopped doing that, though, if you noticed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. They've successfully murdered another franchise, not franchise, but brand at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's intentional at this point.
Oh yeah, they're tanking everything.
Yep.
What up, Meech? You want out? You gotta wait a minute, buddy. Number 4 is Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. 20,700,000, down 66% its second week. God damn.
Well, that's what you get for whipping out your fake man boobs on the White House lawn. Oh, different Transformers. My bad.
Transformers.
Yeah, that's-
What's between their thighs?
That's
Nobody wants to know.
drop. Let's see.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
We've got 278.
Oh
wow.
Well,
These-
you know, I had this discussion with a few people, and obviously, you know, anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Transformers fan, and I've been telling people over and over again, all the stuff that they keep injecting in these Transformers movies with this Bayverse crap, it's shitting on all the stuff that came before, and that's not what the real fans of this damn franchise wants to stay. They don't want to see that crap. They want to see the characters that they know, even if you update them a little bit, even if you change a few things, if you keep the core elements of the original story there, people are going to flock to see it. They are not going to come there to watch more characters get destroyed and more like, well, what if, like Draven was talking about, like, oh, well, Scourge may be a futuristic version of Optimus Prime. Scourge has nothing to do with Optimus Prime. This is the kind of reason why the fans are just absolutely just turning their back on this shit and they don't want to see it. And these companies just don't get it. And unfortunately, a lot of the people that are the popcorn fans that just go to watch this because they enjoy it, they don't understand it, and they're the only ones that are giving them money at this point. The true fans are turning their backs on this shit.
Yeah. Well, dude, oh, I'm sorry.
So, no, go ahead, Chris.
But yeah, so I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that these companies hire these people that only have a very superficial understanding of the properties. Like they weren't fans of it as a kid. To them, it's just a job. And I mean, I know I told that story about when I was working in the video game industry and our company was contacted to do an Elric of Melnimide game. And none of the people even knew what it was. And when I described it to them, they're like, I'll just get the book on tape. And they were listening to it. And then the concept art that they provided to the property owner that was discussing with our studio to make the game took one look at it. After I looked at it and went, dude, that's not going to make the cut. That doesn't look anything like Elric. He's on a ruby throne. Why is there a wooden throne there? That's not what his sword looks like. All that stuff. And, they just dismiss me because I'm just a dork, whatever. That's literally what the property owners told them, and that's why we didn't get that property.
Yeah, because they're not listening, they're not comprehending. And if you are someone who it's your property, it's your license or whatever, it's like, yeah, I don't want it to be tainted and ruined because these people will definitely ruin it.
Well, they need to hire autistic people or super hardcore fans that were kids of these properties. And there's an actual position. It's called continuity expert.
Yeah,
that is somebody who's your living encyclopedia. So when they start making designs, it goes through them like a creative director, and then it obviously goes up to the creative director. But it's no. What is it? Optimus Prime didn't have a long nose truck cab or whatever. He had a flat face cab. Stuff like that. You would know that as a fan. But if it's just your job and you don't care, you're just being told, go make me a 16-wheeler or an 18-wheeler or whatever.
Well, I don't even think that was the biggest problem with a lot of stuff they were doing, Chris, because anybody who knows the original franchise knows by the time they got around to Generation 2, they actually did have a version of Optimus Prime that was a long-nosed truck like that, like a Peterbilt or whatever the hell it was. They did have a version. I think it was called like Laser Optimus Prime or something like that. So it had that cab design, but it was the departure from the character. Like some of the things he did, like he would have, like in the first movie, he would have never left Bumblebee behind. Optimus Prime would have sacrificed himself first to make sure that Bumblebee was saved from them. Before he would have just left them behind, because that's not the character of Optimus Prime.
But it's superficial. It's they look at the pictures and they're like, oh yeah, that's the good robot guy and that's the bad robot guy. Oh, and look, that guy turns into a boombox. Okay, let's make a movie.
Yeah,
but
but don't forget, the reason why the first one even got off the ground is because of Spielberg, and the way to get Spielberg was with aliens. So they sold it to him as it's alien robots. It's what? Aliens? Yeah, what was the last thing you said? It's not important. It's Transformers. It's alien robots. Did you say robots? Yeah. Like what? Like that 80s cartoon. Transformers. That's what it is. I didn't watch it. I was too busy with my... I was on an island. What's this about again? It's aliens. That's all you need to know. Okay. Well, let me see some of the designs. And then they saw the designs, because I remember some of the test footage that got leaked. And it was closer to G1. And they went, nope, we need more complicated looking stuff. We need it to look more organic, alien-like technology. And they kept going into weird directions. If you remember, before they got their Autobot designs and stuff, they look weird as shit. How they crashed landed on Earth as meteorites. It was so stupid. But they did this because that's the only way they were able to sell the movie to them. Well, so now every iteration of them, they're all going to have this similar fucking thread. And that's the problem. Like Tommy said, they veered away from it because they had to sell it to somebody specifically.
Well, if you ever sat in on a pitch meeting, okay, it's the most soul destroying thing you'll ever, as a consumer of the hobby, it is the most soul destroying thing you'll ever sit in, because the people that are making the pitch don't even know the name of your product. Okay. They're just like, yeah, it's like trans something or other. Anyway, so we got these like aliens and shit, and they're like, well, what's hot on the market right now? Ninjas. Okay, well, we're gonna make a Ninja Force movie with the Transformer property. Okay, yeah, we can do that, but there weren't any. Okay, well, we can make it up. There's money in that. And they like, there's no actual like, okay, well, what is it? What is the source material? What could we grab from that to make something compelling? They don't care about that. It's all about them. Like, it's a bunch of loudmouth, what we just saw in that intro video with the powers combined, sitting there talking about how, they're always doing it at restaurants too. So like you could eavesdrop and hear them half the time. And they're like, oh yeah, so what we're gonna do here? Oh, this Caveltivist is amazing. Anyways, so we're gonna get some ninja robots in there, and oh yeah, let's make them look like somebody kicked a car engine down the road. They're tumbling.
Chris Steenbergowitz is right.
Steenbergowitz.
He's
Sheldon
right.
Fiskowitz.
But it's literally what I said before, man. I mean, that was it. They had to sell it first to Spielberg, and then they could tag on whatever crap they want, because aliens were selling. They had so many alien movies, Predator movies, anything from outer space. They had the Tom Cruise shit, the fucking Invasion one. That's all it is. It's just the same shit. It's like, oh yeah, audiences. That's what they want right now. Dude, but it was right. It was vampires. Then it switched over to zombies. aliens. It's the same bullshit. Right now, it's been the superhero thing, and they destroyed this.
Dude, we were spoiled, man. I mean, goddamn, that the Transformers animated film back in the day. Not only was it like, like faithful to the source material, it's all like, who the hell is that? They didn't pull like suddenly Optimus Prime is a ninja, or alien robot ninja, whatever, or a Care Bear or something. But it was traumatizing.
But the one problem with that, Chris, is the suits got involved. I mean, this was the people that wanted to destroy the 84 line. That's why you had so many deaths in the beginning of that. Then the way they did it, you know what I mean? It just it crushed a lot of kids that were like longtime fans, especially the fans of Optimus Prime when they watched him die on screen. Yeah, and that was all because of suits. Well, this product line is done. We're not continuing. We need to get rid of these characters instead of, let's just kill them all. And yeah, what a way to do it. The way they did it was just horrible. There was a way they could have done it that could have made sense and could have kept everybody on board, but they chose to just go with the quick sterilization of everything that came before.
Because if you watch the series, they realized their mistake.
Yeah, they brought them back
very, very quickly because it was, I think, maybe 3 episodes into the next season that they brought Optimus Prime back.
Yep.
I mean,
they brought him back twice. Because if you remember, they brought him back the first time where they found his body, and then they floated him back out in space again. Then the other lady brought him back and infected him with that red virus shit.
Yeah. But I mean, they realized very quickly that they had fucked up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Frankie says, "Let's have a live action GoBots movie and do it right." Right? I'm ready.
That'll
it's
never
time.
happen. That'll never happen, and I can tell you why. Because you know who owns the licensing for the character names in the name of GoBots? Hasbro.
Who?
Oh shit.
Hasbro owned it. They bought it a number of years ago when they had driven pretty much Tonka and GoBots out of the market. They literally just bought all the names and everything that says GoBots in the storyline. But here's the bigger problem why they can't do it. So Hasbro owns all the names and all the rights to GoBots and everything. What they do not own is they do not own the actual toy characters and how they were represented. So they can never make Psykill and Leader One and everything like they were in the original Machine Wars line from Bandai because they still own the rights to the actual toys themselves.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy shit.
Jesus.
They got it.
That should be a business like. Isn't that like antitrust or something where you like buy up your competitor?
Yeah. If that was the case, Vince McMahon would be fucked.
Yeah.
Right, so Transformers.
Just like Stephanie.
Let's see.
And chain squads.
like father, like son. Number 5, The Little Mermaid. 11 million, down 52%. Its 4th week. This one is at 468, 246, 721. This is not making any money.
Good.
This
$250 million budget.
Feminist blackwashed Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale.
Yeah. This is not making money. They need a lot more than that to even come close to turning a profit. Let's see what else we got. We got number 6, The Blackening.
Wasn't that just the previous movie?
That's what
Burn.
Chris is like, thank you. I'll be here all week, everybody. Happy Juneteenth.
They got everybody upset on Twitter again. Nice going, Chris.
It's okay. I'm an oppressed minority myself. Double time.
Clone Geek, absolutely not. No, it was actually 100% the people in marketing and at the top that wanted to get rid of the original 84 line. It had nothing to do with Duke in the failed G.I. Joe movie. Because if you want to get down to it, the G.I. Joe movie didn't come out until after the Transformer movie, and I can tell you exactly why it 100% did. Because there were 2 movies that Hasbro had put out in theaters that both flopped in the theaters. My Little Pony and Transformers the movie. That's why when they came around to G.I. Joe the movie, it went direct to video and didn't make it into the theaters.
Yeah, and there's 2 versions of it, dude. Because my friend had the VHS tape one, and we watched it, and Duke dies in it. And then there was like a re-release one on, I think on DVD or whatever. And all of a sudden there's like this weird overdub of Doc's voice. And he's like, he's in a coma. And he'll be like, out of nowhere, there's this like off-screen voice that goes, Duke is okay. He's coming out of the coma now.
What do you know why that happened, Chris? I can tell you why that happened as well. So when they originally went direct to video, the sales for it weren't as good as they hoped, and the people that did buy it were so pissed off that Duke had died. When they decided, okay, well, we're going to rerun this on TV.
Mm-hmm.
That's when they made the changes, because there's no way they could have a death of a cartoon character on TV. It's impossible to happen. So that's when they changed it, and that's when they re-released it on VHS.
Yeah, there was so much blood in that. Dude, in the VHS one, Sergeant Slaughter like kills Globulus with a freaking knife through the eyeball.
Yeah.
And they didn't show that on the DVD one.
No, that shit was brutal.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm trying to figure out how Robotech got away with it then, because they had a main character die in episode 17.
The laws were
actually died.
Yeah,
well, didn't one of the characters
Voltron
died in Thundercats?
Yeah.
Or no, was it Voltron?
No. Yeah, Voltron, the blue guy.
Voltron.
Robies kicked it in the shin, and this big spike, he had like an Iron Sheik boot, and it went right through the shin and pierced the cockpit and killed Sven. And like,
that's right.
That's another one where I watched it and they're like, Sven is dead, and then Princess Allura in her desperation is like, I'll do it, and they're like, Princess, are you sure? Like, the dude just died. Like, this is really dangerous. She's like, I have to do it. We have nobody else. I was like, oh, damn, that's badass.
I was just watching that.
Girl boss woman I can get behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Overton window.
That was
Overton window.
That's what you would call the reluctant hero.
Yeah. It was earned. It was. She's like, I don't want to do it, but there's nobody else. I have to do it because her dad offered to do it, and he's too old and sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was badass. I love how they did that shit back then. Because again, if you write good characters and you do believable fucking situations and stories, any of that could work. Any of it could work. It's the problem is what they've been doing. It's lazy writing what they're doing now, and it's just they're doing it on purpose because they want to push fucking agendas. We know this.
Yeah.
That's why I love. My favorite moment in Babylon 5 is they're fighting the Earth Force ships that are coming to take over the station because the president's gone evil, and they've just barely survived this onslaught, and then more Earth ships show up, and they're this kind of sigh of resignation. They know they're fucked at this point. They're gonna die.
Yeah.
And then they're like, there's jump points forming on top of us. And it's the character Delenn, who's a female Minbari, and she comes in with a bunch of her fleet. And the Earthships are like, you need to leave. This is our jurisdiction. She goes, no, there's only one Earth captain who's ever survived battle with a Minbari fleet. He's behind me. You're in front of me. If you value your lives, be somewhere else. And the next shot is literally the other ships bugging out. Like, oh, fuck this. We ain't doing this.
So I wanted to acknowledge our friend who's here in the chat. Everybody, it's Big Ange. He says, hey, yo, it's Big Ange.
Hey, it's good to see Draven down in the chat.
You fucker, get up. Come on, Dravens. Down with the downs. Big Ange. Big Ange is down with the downs, huh?
I can hear him right now. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah,
he is. Yep. I fucking hate you guys. Bad Take Bojan says, I think the tagline for The Blackening is funny. We can't all die first. Well, what did die is that movie at the box office with 7 million.
Yeah.
7 million.
Wow.
Yep. Nothing.
Zero international. Nobody wants to see
Zero.
that shit.
Oh, I heard
No.
China, but no, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Chinese numbers for this.
Negative pi.
Apparently a movie
was
the
Gigi,
geeks and
nope.
gamers didn't want to see.
I figured they'd watch it in Uche's memory.
Oh god.
I have no affiliation with this panel right now, or with Uche, or Geeks and Gamers.
There's Draven. Look at there's Draven's expressions to us right now.
It's okay, Draven. It's okay if you feel a little down. Don't worry about it.
Don't look so Mrs. Brown.
Number seven in its 7th week, down 26% to $5 million. This one is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is at 821,900,000. This is pretty much, I'd say this is about dead in the water. 7 weeks in. This might hit 823, 824, but I mean,
Still
it's not
pulling too
gonna.
much.
Yeah, I'm shocked at. I mean, I don't know. A Guardians movie though, and I mean, people waited it was like a 7-year wait, and there was a lot of people who wanted to see how that saga ended. There is.
They wanted to support an animal bathing enthusiast director and his creepy friends who got he had 3 of his friends arrested for 20 to 40 counts each. How is he still walking around?
That doesn't make sense.
But don't worry, they're all going to go run and support his latest DC projects, his Superman Legacy and his Amanda Waller show, and his
The Authority,
Batman Authority, which you're going to push the gay angle hard because there are 2 characters, at least 2 of them, the Superman type character and Batman character that are gay. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. These people are all sick.
Frankie knows. Angelino Dravino, welcome to the social club.
He's officially one of us now.
One of us.
I'm just gonna shave my beard off and just keep the mustache. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
All right.
That wouldn't look good. That would not be a good look for me.
Yeah, he's gonna hop his DeLorean.
You don't want to have a mustache at a Catholic school?
Yeah, no. We're not gonna do that.
Then he's gonna hop in his DeLorean, and then he's gonna go back to the 70s and make some porn.
The Boogeyman number 8. Speaking of porn, Disney Boogeyman number 8. 3.6 million.
Flux capacitor on his boat.
The pontoon with a flux capacitor.
It'll never work.
Do we need seat belts on? I don't know. Look,
We're only going 3 knots. What's going on?
Yeah.
This one is at 52 million. No international to speak of. 36% with 18 million to 33 million domestic. 52 overall. The Boogeyman not doing well.
Yeah, Disney is
9.
taking a pounding here.
Good.
That's right, and they're green veg.
Where's manliness with a Kevin Spacey joke on that one?
Oh, Beetlejuice.
Oh, by the way,
Manliness in both.
Keaton said they are filming that, and he said it's some of the most fun he's had on a movie set ever.
Filming what?
Beetlejuice 2.
Beetlejuice 2.
Really?
Nice.
I was worried about that sequel. That scares the shit out of me.
Well, didn't they have like Jenna Ortega or something as
she's
Winona
the
Ryder's
daughter.
kid?
Yep.
Yeah. You sure as hell can't have this guy come back.
Yeah.
He ain't coming back.
No, he had some accidents the same way Jeffrey Dahmer did.
Is he in jail right now, or did he die?
I think he died.
I think he's dead.
Good riddance.
Is he still? Tim, is he still around?
That's a 0 for me, dog.
Fast X, the laxative version, is down 60% in its 5th week to 2,090,000. But this one is at $677,610,305 worldwide.
That's still not doing that great.
No, but it's all
got
look
a
at that.
huge boost from China.
78 to 21.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of sad, man.
It is. Number 10, Asteroid City. Its first week, 840,000. Following a writer on his world-famous fictional play about a grieving father who travels with his tech-obsessed family to a small rural asteroid city to compete in a stargazing event, only to have his worldview disrupted forever.
This is like a Wes Anderson movie.
It is a Wes Anderson movie.
Oh my god, I called it.
Oh, look at 2.74.
I don't think any of his movies really have been like huge box office numbers, though.
No, he's
No.
very
He's a
artsy.
very niche director.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the top 10. Let's see. Do they still have it limping to the barn? Oh, they don't. They finally pulled it.
What got put to pasture?
Ant-Man is gone. They pulled it from theaters finally.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Where's Oh, there's Chile 76. Isn't that the movie that no, that was Argentina 85 that got Victoria Alonso in trouble. Let's see what Super Mario Brothers is at. That's at number 12. 1.327 billion. All right.
It's already in home video release at this point. So.
Yeah. This one's gonna be gone. And
Dude, it's still sold out everywhere. At least in my area.
If people are still going to see it, awesome. Frankie. Blockbusters, I tell you. Blockbusters.
Yeah.
Huge. Tremendous.
Anderson had one film that broke out, but he is more of a break even and make a little profit director, I think. Yeah. I can agree with that summation. What do we got here?
Run, little children.
Well, I made that Ezra for our thumbnail for the Legion stream, so we didn't have a guest this last week. So when I figured Flash was in the news, and all I could think of was the Flasher from Monty Python. He kept walking around, shoulder open his trench coat, and then he finally turns to the camera and just the sign that says "boo."
Oh my god. Fucking Ezra Miller's not a normal human being. Like there's there is something wrong with that sick, twisted, deranged piece of shit.
But he has the alphabet shield, so
yeah, he's got a list you can hear from a mile away.
But everyone I've talked to that has actually seen the movie, they're pretty convinced that the 10 minutes from now Ezra Miller wants to bone the 18-year-old Ezra Miller.
Oh,
gross.
That's the way they felt watching the movie. The way he acted is that he wanted to bone himself, his younger self.
The ultimate narcissism there.
Is it really Is it really sex at that point, or is it just masturbation with extra steps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a crime in most states.
I'll just to the whole thing. Just yes.
It's like the old question. If every man could suck his own dick, every man would try it at least once. The question becomes: would you push down on the back of your own head?
Speak for yourself.
Dude, imagine being the paramedic showing up to that injury.
Happy Juneteenth, everyone.
Wasn't there an SNL sketch where Will Ferrell figured out how to do that? Because I think it was a yoga class because Tobey Maguire was the guest and he was the teacher of the yoga class, and everyone was just kept asking Will Ferrell about how did you do that? He was totally pissed off.
If I could time travel like the Flash, I'd show up when his mom was pregnant and just hand her a coat hanger. She would know what to do.
Did you take this course?
You just walk in and say this, Clone Geek.
Evil guys tonight!
What?
Come on, Kevin,
hey,
yourself?
Big Ange, you don't like that idea, bud?
Was it because you got the Fremunda cheese? I mean, just take some Kleenex to clean it up, son.
That's why I'm sponsored by Manscaped.com. We do have. I wanted to mention this because I just came across this headline, and it's been 10 years since we lost James Gandolfini.
Wow. I told you guys right when I met him.
Really been a decade? Shit.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
One of the nicest people I've ever met. One of the nicest, hands down. That guy was cool as shit.
I remember you saying that. He was he was very cool.
So the Sopranos season finale was more than a decade ago?
Wow.
Holy shit, time flies.
That show ended in what was it, 07? Something
Really?
like that? Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was like 2007. 2008, maybe?
God, they gotta slow this down. I'm gonna be dead before I even know it.
June 10th, 2007.
Holy shit.
Wow. Oh my God.
It's like another time, another world.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. No, I don't think any of us have seen this movie.
Nope.
None of us on panel. None of us on panel watched that movie.
That means that you're gonna have to, because we don't watch it. You know, we're not watching it, so we don't have to.
Yeah.
Dude, I did 2 streams and you were in my chat. No, none of us saw this piece of shit movie.
No.
I've seen a DC movie in theaters since Dark Knight.
Damn.
Good for
That's
you.
what you said.
Good
for you.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, I just didn't see the point.
Yeah.
Right? Frankie says the actors were good, but the writing was shit on The Sopranos. I'll give him season 1. I always like Tony
Birdman did
Sirico,
a
man.
Great parody of that opening theme song, because it was the episode where they had Fred Flintstone on racketeering charges.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing a whole Sopranos joke with it, and they recreated the Sopranos opening with the Flintstones.
That is
Yes.
It's fucking hilarious.
That's cool.
Because it turns out that Barney was actually the one running it.
What was that? What was that one that they did? Something of Newark or something, where it was supposed to be before
the many Saints of Newark. It was shit.
Mm-hmm.
That movie. Did everybody see that one?
No, I missed that one.
It was Tommy. You saw it. I take it.
I did see it, but I never really watched The Sopranos, so I didn't get all of it. The Sopranos was my dad's thing. I mean, that was something that he watched, so I may have caught an episode here or there, but it wasn't something that I was watching on the regular. I was too busy working like 2 or 3 jobs to try to pay child support at the time.
I was still living at home, and Mom and I watched that. And you remember? Does anybody else remember the show Oz, the prison show?
Oh yeah.
We used to watch that too.
I never saw it, but I know of it.
Yep. It had Harold Perrineau, who played Mercutio in the.
It had J.K. Simmons.
Yep, J.K. Simmons. He played the leader of the white supremacist gang.
Yep. It had Mayhem in it. It had what's his face? Casey Jones from the Ninja Turtles movie in it.
Yeah.
It had Michael from Lost, and he was also in From.
Yeah, that's Harold Perrineau.
Ernie Hudson had Winston. Yeah.
Yep. He was the warden, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. He was the warden. Tony Soprano's wife was in this. She was a prison guard, and so was Reverend Phil. They were both COs in this.
So I got a question. I got a question for you guys about a show. It's something that I've never seen. It's actually available on HBO. I've never seen it. I've heard good things about it. What was that? A Boardwalk Empire.
Oh,
I never saw it. I heard that was
episode.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I wanted to see more, but I just kept forgetting about that series. But yeah, the first episode was amazing.
Yeah, I heard that was really really good. I never saw it. But yeah, unfortunately I did, because I was a Sopranos fan. I watched that show. Like I said, that was one show I watched religiously, and like pretty much all of Americans that had cable or some form of satellite that were watching it in 2007, when it ended, we all thought our cable was fucked up, or our satellite, because the screen just went black, and everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, that's it? And I walked up and I'm hitting my cable box. Like, are you fucking... And then you get the credit, and it's like, seriously, that's how the series ended? So, yeah. But I enjoyed it for the most part. The writing dipped, obviously. There was some weird shit. Like, I was, I couldn't stand fucking, what's his name? Butchie. He had Grace Randolph eyes. Butchie, and then Phil Leotardo. I like the actors. I really like the actors' portrayals, just the characters. They were good heels because they got under your skin. But I did. I liked the show for the most part. But then again, I'm an outsider looking in, and just as entertainment, I mean, yeah, it was it was fine. Like I said, I wasn't all right with all the choices they made in the end, but I did agree with Tony killing Ralph. Joe Pantoliano played Ralph. Joey Pants. Dude's fucking great. Like
Joey
he's
Pants is everything.
he's such a good actor. Yes.
Yep.
He's been acting forever.
Oh,
like,
yeah. And I love
he has been acting forever.
He takes his whole family. I think like what is it, like once a year, once every 2 years. He brings them back to the old apartment where he used to live in like New Jersey, I think it is. And he wants to teach them humility and how not everything is going to be, so great. Like you should know where you came from. Like, and he spends like a whole summer in like a crappy apartment that he lived in, like when he was a kid growing up, whatever. Like he bought it, and it's like, yeah, you guys, you have it lucky because of my career and everything. And and he instills good values in his kids, and that's an awesome thing.
Hell yeah, dude. That's amazing that he does. That's very grounded. And that's a good thing for anybody to do, like in that situation. It, gives you, like you said, it keeps your kids grounded and it's don't ever forget your roots. In Hicksville and this is something that I myself, being a bald man, have often wondered. He said, Adebisi, Mr. Echo from Oz with that hat that was stuck to his head. He would keep it back here and it would never move. It was like a beanie and he would keep it like just on one, like the back corner of his head, and it never moved. Now, being as I shave my head and I know the effect of if you don't shave your head for like a day or two, it's like a Brillo pad. So I could put like my eyeglass cleaner and just stick it like right here and it would like stay. So I'm like, he just grew his hair out in that spot for like a certain length of time and just put his hat right there and it never moved. That's why. Boom. Aliens. But no, that's my theory. I don't know. What up, Parrot Head? Hicksville says I like the Sopranos ending in hindsight. I can sort of go with that because it really does, like, it's the ambiguity is nice in hindsight. It wasn't definitive, but I believe David Chase said that Tony died. The guy with the members only coat killed him. And I think, like, if you look at it, there's a tie in between him and what was the guy's name? Eugene. Because I think he wore a members only coat. There's like some tie in there. Like it was like some relative of his or something. But yeah, that's just one theory. I don't know. That's just one theory. I don't know shit. What is it? I hate that they killed Joey Pants in Bad Boys 3. I know. That's fucking terrible. Why? Damn it. Why you bring these characters back? Just kill them off. It's as bad as the Terminator. The last, was it Dark Fate, where they killed John Connor off like in the first like 2 minutes of the movie.
Oh God.
It just roll in him and Sarah there on the beach, and up comes Arnold and just in like jorts and like a vacation shirt and just blasts him. Just fucking
they had to get rid of the straight white male. I mean, they can't have heroes that are straight white male anymore. They had to put in a legal alien girl.
Yeah, they had to make room for the Chola. Well, that's what she was. That little legal alien girl.
Yeah, it's so frustrating though. Like every property is like that now. They just basically erased all white men, unless they're villains or like they're either stupid, dead, or villains. Or subservient.
Yeah,
like super soy cucks.
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. Dark Fate was terrible as a Terminator movie, as an action movie, and it was all right. I like, what's her name, Mackenzie Grace, that played the like protector Terminator. Yeah, she's actually, it's funny when they don't chop her hair off. She's actually quite attractive. She has a horrible agent because every role she's taken outside of, like, was it Blade Runner 2049 where she played the hooker, is a shite movie. Because she was in some other horror movie that was just absolutely terrible. She played like a nanny or something, and it was bad. Let's see. Wait. Frankie says The Sopranos ending explained. The shop didn't pay its electric bill. Lights went out and the jukebox stopped. The end. Don't stop believing. God damn it, Frankie. Wait. I have somebody we can ask.
Call me now for your free tarot reading.
Bumba clap.
Bumba clap. Brr, brr. Lord of mercy. Well, at least Craven the Hunter will still have a white guy killing people.
Well, yeah, but it'll be a bad guy.
Did you say there's a trailer out for that, Clone Geek? I didn't even realize they dropped a trailer for this. I was like, wait, what? Is anybody going to see Craven?
Nope.
It's a Sony. You know, I don't know if anybody's still going to see that one.
Some of the dumbest superheroes.
It's one that I wouldn't mind. Like, Draven says there is a trailer. I'll probably, like, I don't know. Fuck it. We can fix it in post. We'll watch the trailer. Hang on. I'm interested, and I haven't watched it yet, so we can kind of react to it live. What the hell? Fuck it. We'll do it live. Let's see. Hang on. Craven. Is it bad every time I type this or think it? It's like you automatically go to the Simpsons joke Craven Moorhead. Like,
is there a huge ass there?
I'm perpetually like fucking like 13 years old. I swear to God. All right,
beauty.
Wait, where's Tony? I'm surprised he's not playing another GIF. What are you doing, Tony? Did you fall asleep at the wheel back there, bud?
He's getting ready for the Super Slam.
All right, here, let me.
Is that when they're gonna have their spit swap and shoots and ladders match?
Team Fruity.
All right, here, let me mute the X-Files here. The dog's outside the door. I can hear. Here we go. Here's the trailer.
I thought that was one of you guys doing that.
No. Why the fuck does Craven?
What is Craven Hunter?
Wow. So
yeah,
and why does he look like a good guy?
Hold it, Russell Crowe, the fantastic actor that he is, he's always awesome and everything. He sounds right. I'd rather see him as Craven the Hunter.
Yeah. CG him. Put his face on some Jack Dude's body.
Well, he got good shit for that Superman.
I'm gonna hunt you downs.
Well,
basically, this is just Aquaman on land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hicksville says it's Craven time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, are they making him a hero?
Jeez.
He's a fucking villain.
Yeah. He's hunting Spider-Man.
Well, don't forget Sony. They love the anti-hero, the tough, sexy bad boy. They just it's their recipe over there.
Oh, it's demoralization. Everything good is bad, and everything bad is good.
Yep, and that's the Amy Pascal shit. Isn't she the one that's involved with Sony?
Yes, she's still involved over there.
Well, they did the same shit with Venom. Venom is supposed to start off as a freaking villain, but they start right off an anti-hero with him.
Yep, Venom.
Hicksville said it.
Morbius time.
It's Morbin time.
And this shit, that's 3 in a row.
So they're gonna make all of these villains. They're gonna do like an Avengers style like villains movie, but they're gonna be all anti-heroes. Why not just make up your own shit at this point? That's not even remotely how it goes in the comics.
Right. They're brain dead. The comics don't
it's
mean
what
shit
Yuri
to them.
Bezmenov said.
Yep.
We will teach you everything that you knew is good and pure. We will tell you it is evil and istophobic. And everything that you knew that was evil, we will tell you it is good and sympathetic.
Right there, Clone Geek. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the biggest problems that they had with all this shit is they can't stop. They got to try to make the sympathetic villain. They keep doing it over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, they're just some people that are just born evil. It
right.
happens.
Yes.
You want to do that to Disney's Maleficent? Maleficent literally means the evil one.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, she's just a fairy that got raped by evil white men.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hicksville makes a good point. Bet they bring the female Doc Ock from Spider-Verse to lead the Sinister Six. Watch.
Probably. Yeah.
They should keep her as a cartoon. Be even more fucked up. Go for it.
Yeah. Everybody's normal.
Lie.
She's on cartoon.
Right.
Frankie, lions, tigers and lions and bears. Oh my, the Wizard of Odd.
Radioactive lions.
Yeah.
Radioactive lion.
Lions and tigers. Oh, bears. Oh my.
Hello.
Hello.
What are you, gay?
All right, I'm gonna turn the
Come
audio
on, gay
down a
boys.
little bit. Here we go. Let's.
No, instead of a suit.
Wow. Retarded.
This doesn't even.
That's a name only.
I literally had like no reaction to it because it didn't even, and I was always looking forward to like them doing the Sinister Six thing, and now I have absolutely
who cares? The only thing in the trailer that looked halfway decent was again Russell Crowe. I like his narration.
Yeah.
His voice was great. He should have dubbed them at least.
Yeah. Yeah, Craven always had that weird accent because I'm like, what is he, like Russian, Bulgarian? What is that?
Yeah, I think it's Russian. It's supposed to be Russian.
I think he's Russian, and then Aaron Taylor Johnson doesn't even have a fucking accent, like none.
No, well, he's faking an
British.
accent. He's British. He's faking an American one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's faking an American accent to somehow be inappropriate. Like, why? Like, if you're faking an accent, why not fake the Russian one like you did for Quicksilver?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes absolutely zero sense.
Oh, you just said it. That studio involvement. He probably was doing it, and Amy went, "No, you sound like Quicksilver. Get rid of it." That's what happened. That's a studio choice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that movie just looks like something like wine aunts go see, and like very very soy laden boys that are celebrating this month. But I don't see anything for people who've already seen that movie 100 times.
Yeah, Sergei Kravinov. That's his name. So yeah, he's aristocrat.
Yeah, Sergey is not a Sergey with a New York accent.
Not even. It wasn't even a New York accent. Hi, this is how we speak. I'm Paul Gruber. Paul Gruber is
Paul Gruber is the fucking
why is my accountant hunting people?
Oh my god, we got to do that. Send it over to AEW, Gruber the Hunter.
That's a better name than what he's got. Wheeler.
Look, I'd rather watch Rob Zombie's Monsters instead of Craven. Oof.
Ow.
Oof.
Wouldn't
God
recommend
damn.
that.
Ouch.
Wait.
Did you guys ever see there was a movie with Jerry O'Connell in it, and it was like something Mockingbird Lane, and it was a pilot for a reboot of the Munsters, and it was actually really good. It didn't really resemble aesthetically the Munsters, but it had the same spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a shame. Like that one didn't take off, but then they give Rob Zombie this money to desecrate like a classic.
Just more monsters, Rob Zombie. Just shit. Happy Juneteenth.
Dumbass from Modern Family to play Herman Munster in that. Isn't that who plays it?
What was that?
The dumbass dad from Modern Family.
Oh,
one of the dumbass dads.
Phil Dunphy.
Yeah.
Who is he playing?
Didn't he play Herman Munster in that reboot?
I think in the Rob Zombie one. I don't know.
Didn't even sound like him at all.
No. I think it was one of the one from 3 from Hell. It was one of them who, the House of 1,000 Corpses. The 3 maniacs in the movie. It's one of them, I believe. He played Herman Munster.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, that was
okay.
This is a good
series. So they have it listed as Jeff Daniel Phillips.
Okay.
He's got 3 names. That's usually a serial killer.
Serial killer. Check his thumbs.
Yeah.
See if he's got Megan Fox thumbs.
No, well, there's the Jeff Daniels already. So it's like Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton. That's not his real name. It's because there's another actor who had his real name.
Oh, the guy you're thinking of, Richard Brake.
Oh, okay.
He plays Count Orlok in it.
Okay.
He
Yeah,
was from Three from Hell.
Three
Well,
from
the
Hell
actor
is...
that played.
Wait. Yeah, no, Jeff Daniel Phillips, he was in Three from Hell. And he was Herman Munster.
Well, I know Richard Brake was in Three from Hell. I don't remember Jeff Daniel Phillips.
I'm looking at his IMDb.
I never saw Three from Hell.
He's one of them.
Dude,
Well,
nobody
he's
could
not one of
replace-
the main three, though. He must be somebody in the town.
No, like nobody
Warden
could
Virgil.
replace Fred-
Yeah, Warden Virgil. That's who he played in there.
Nobody could replace Fred Gwynn, but one thing
Right.
that Herman Munster had
Right.
that anybody from New England would pick up instantly is Fred Gwynn had a very subtle Maine accent. So if you ever seen him in Pet Cemetery, you can't get there from here.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah,
I always liked
part
him
of
as
the charm.
Judge in My Cousin Vinny.
What is a Ute?
Yep. The two Utes. What is it?
I always wondered in Pet Cemetery what kind of accent he was doing based on, because where was that set? That's set in the Northeast, right?
That was set in Maine. Yeah, I think it was like Castle
Maine.
Rock or one of those imaginary Stephen King towns.
What kind of accent was that? An actual like?
Yeah, that's a Mainer accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could drive about 5 miles east, and that's all you hear. You hear the people that talk like this. It's kind of like a transatlantic.
Okay. All right.
It's awful.
It's
terrible.
Bad as Wisconsin. I'm just kidding, Wisconsin.
Oh
I
God!
love
Oh
you guys.
God! Oh God!
You got, what is that? I love that movie Ted. I need to clip that where he's like, yeah, it's like a girl from Boston. Oh God, yeah, fuck me harder, Johnny. Shove my face full of fucking Pepperidge Farms.
Make me remember that shit.
There were some good lines, but that movie was stupid.
I saw them both in the theater. I'm not gonna lie. The first one especially, like I was fucking dying during that shit. I really
There's
was.
a piece of
like,
shit on the floor.
Yeah, the first one was funny. I saw it in theaters as well. Second one,
Yep.
That disappointed me.
yeah, you had what's her name, Amanda Seyfried,
yeah, Gollum.
Seyfried. Yeah,
he was in part 2.
She's good at singing on a microphone, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Yeah.
They're like
But
the cartoon of Luke fighting Darth Vader, and he clicks on the lightsaber, and it just starts buzzing. And then they go over to the Falcon, and Princess Leia's in bed, and she's under the covers, and then all of a sudden you hear, and it clicks right through her.
Oh, what?
You never seen that animation?
No.
Oh God, it's so funny.
I don't know what the hell
No.
you're talking. Get out of my house.
I do have some fun stuff to show off for the main event though.
Oh,
so let me actually play the intro for it here.
Copyrights making me do this.
All right. So, Father's Day was yesterday, which has no correlation to Juneteenth, obviously. And the wife was like, I got you something really cool. So she saw Jeff from WCBS posted something about these like mystery horror boxes on Facebook. So she had contacted him about like where to order it from. So she did, and I'm gonna solo here for a second because one of the first things in here was this original art print of Pinhead.
Oh damn!
Which
that's
is
cool.
Fucking fantastic. I'm gonna get this framed. This is gonna go in my den. It's really I'm actually gonna get a shelf for the Lament configuration because I'm ordering the Leviathan one. And they sent a little goodie bag of candy with a Friday the 13th patch in there, which is really cool.
Like a Jolly Roger.
Yeah,
I dig it.
Yeah, yeah, and little goodie bag here with Jason on the bag.
That is really cool.
inside this was a.
Flag?
This is also gonna go in the den. Yeah, it's a Freddy Krueger. If I can hold it up properly here.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
But
I like that.
Is that a
Yeah.
Nightmare on Street 4? When he gets resurrected by the dog peeing on him?
I think so. Yes. I think it is. But yeah, this is that.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
right
haven't
first
watched part
arcade.
4. I don't ever really watch past part 3.
Part
that's
3 is the best
generally-
one, dude.
Part 3
That's my
is
favorite one.
Let's see. Is there anything else in here? Hang on. I think. Oh yeah, and this was kind of cool. They threw in a bunch of stickers, which are going to go in my office door. You get your little Jason Voorhees there.
Oh, that is awesome.
You got another one here. This one was, which one's this? You got another Voorhees there.
Oh shit.
Oh yes, you got this one. Here, this I like that. That one's kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, it's just a bunch of cool bunch of cool stuff here.
Ooh, Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah,
Oh, Killer Clowns.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and of course, this was really cool. I got a bust of Leatherface in here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, which is gonna go on the desk. Let me set this right over here. Let's see. Oh, and I'm a bit of a Child's Play fan. Like, I like that. So this is from the VHS release for Child's Play 2. This is
Is that the one where he goes to the military camp?
No, that's part 3.
Oh, that's
So
the
I
one with
got
Afro
that.
Chuck?
Yep. And to go with the Child's Play theme, they sent this framed picture, which is freaking amazing. That's going over here on the shelf.
Andy.
That's pretty
Yep.
easy.
Scream of
And
Worm Tongue.
and we were talking about Scream a little bit earlier because Jenna Ortega was featured in an article. We were they were hypothesizing about casting for the Crystal Lake prequel series. And, she was in Scream, and I said, oh, I got one of these NECA figures of Ghostface from Scream. That came in the box as well. Which,
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
A
Trina
McFarlane character.
Yeah, Trina reviewed that one too. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I picked that same one up. It's really nice. I mean, especially for the cloth ones, because you know how sometimes NECA really screws up the cloth ones. That one's actually not too horrible.
Oh, that's great.
yeah, so that was my Father's Day present from Mrs. Wakuian, which
Nice.
I did. I was like, that's freaking awesome. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. I'm like, I really am digging this art print. Like, I do. I freaking love Pinhead. That's awesome. Like
That's
I said,
well
that's
done.
just really cool. Yeah. So that's some stuff for the office and for the den, which is gonna be all like horror and Scarface. So yeah. And Mama's fine with that. I'm actually gonna paint it this week. Yeah,
Excellent,
got
dude.
to paint. I got the scarlet and gray. I'm doing it the Ohio State colors, and yeah, I'm excited. Except for moving the goddamn piano by myself. I told her, I was like,
Is all the trim going to be Snow White?
it's gonna be white, baby. It's gonna be whiter than the driven snow, baby. You can't even believe it. I hate doing the edging. Oh my god, I hate the trim. And yeah, that is like my least favorite fucking part of doing that shit. Oh, hang on a second. CJP put a video in the chat. This is we'll
You're
check this
asking
out.
if this thing was it's real, and I'm showing you it was real.
Let's watch it. Fuck it. Here we go. When you take your wife's vibrator to a fight.
For infinity.
Oh, they put the audio on it.
Oh shit! I've never seen that. That's funny.
Whoopsie!
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
Whoops!
Why is my sister
Whoops.
borrowing my lightsaber?
Yep, that was just one of
Lady,
those random boxes, man. Yeah, I was very like I said, I was very happy with it. Given, like I said, and it's funny too because I told her, I was like, hey, you can get me the Leviathan configure of the version of the Lament configuration for crit. I'm just gonna order it. I said, don't be surprised if I order that just for myself. And she's like, I'm like, okay, all right, I see you. Okay, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and do that and just say fuck it. It's that thing's gorgeous though. I think I showed it on the stream, the one I found.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty big. It comes with a really nice stand. And I'm like, yeah, that'll look really good. And then the kid will knock it over or something. Throwing a football in the house, or he doesn't even throw. You know,
as kids do.
But it'd be a Nerf dart. It'd be a Nerf dart hitting it. I'd be diving in front of it. No. Back and to the left.
It's a pruder for it.
Trey's pointing it on the board. If you look here, you can see the dart hit him clearly in the head, and he went back and to the left. Oh God, we should do a version of that. Like we have to green screen it. It'd be fun though. Do our own version of the JFK trial scene from the movie.
Back and to the left. Back and to the left.
It's just 20 minutes of whoever's playing Kevin Costner saying back and to the left. The rest of us are all sitting there nodding their heads going.
That's like when my mom tried to do a 3-point turn. It's like 200-point turn back and to the left.
Shit. Yeah, Austin Powers in that one.
Yeah.
They call between the balls.
He's stuck. Yeah. Move out of the way, man.
No. Did you ever see the what is it? The extra bonus footage? They go into the whole life story of that guy. Like they go to his house and it's his wife and family, and they're like, "What do you mean, Dad's not coming home?" No, and they you see his photo.
Oh, that's great.
I have a VCD copy of that movie, and it's got all those deleted scenes put into the movie.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Notice I said VCD.
Yeah. Pre DVD.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Powers is one of the movies I saw at that Quo Vadis theater. That movie is so funny. God damn, that movie is funny.
All three of them, man. It's a shame because we're never gonna get comedy like that anymore.
No.
My only complaint about the third one is they never explained what happened, one, to Heather Graham, and two, what happened to the Austin from 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
All they had to do is film a very quick scene of him walking in and they're saying, "We're leaving together."
Yeah.
Because they explained what happened to Elizabeth Hurley from the first one.
Yeah, she's a fembot, baby.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they didn't explain what happened to Heather Graham and the other Austin Powers.
Mm-hmm.
Very opportunity.
They should do a scene now.
Yeah.
Elderly Austin.
But
they're still hanging out together.
It's too bad he's such a douchebag. First his wife was, and then he came out. He's like a hardcore lefty nut job.
I heard he's a nightmare to work with.
Yeah.
Wait.
Did you never see that series he did for Netflix, The Pentaveret?
Yeah, where he had a guest Shrek come in and a mascot. Yeah.
It had very rare moments of being funny, but most of it was unwatchable.
Wow.
I never saw it.
Yeah.
What was that? The Guru? The Love Guru. That was the movie
I
that
like
he did.
The
That.
Love Guru.
Dude, I was gonna say if there was one movie that he probably shouldn't have made, can we say it was The Love Guru because it was
Well,
probably
that's what
The Love
destroyed
Guru.
him. Well, like he was on a roll because he did So I Married an Axe Murderer. He did
That was
the
fucking
Wayne's World
hilarious.
movies. He did Austin Powers, and then all of a sudden that, and it was like, nope, you're done. Hollywood doesn't want you anymore.
Well, he waited too long between movies as well.
Yeah.
That was another big problem, and that's what killed it for him.
Justin
He was in
Timberlake
it.
was hilarious in that movie.
Mike Myers
Grande.
in
Mariska
Inglourious
Hargitay,
Bastards.
That was the only thing that was funny.
Mariska Hargitay, daughter of Jane Mansfield.
Yeah.
You didn't like the slow mental unraveling of Stephen Colbert?
Like anything with Stephen Colbert is just
he
unbearable.
nauseates me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Douchebag.
he's never been funny to me.
He ruined the Hobbit movie.
Oh, Stephen Colbert.
What did he do?
Ever since that the whole. Never mind. I'm not. You guys know where I'm going with that.
Keeps the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Soul Assassin says, speaking of Austin Powers, y'all hear about Elizabeth Hurley being in an erotic thriller directed by her kid.
Yeah, I saw something pop up on Twitter on that.
Okay, Mom, now get on top and start moaning. Okay, yeah, like that. Now spit in her mouth.
If they're not telling people exactly what they are.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. And it's a shame too, because she still looks amazing.
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Hurley's a freaking dime, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Heather Graham's still looking all right in her 50s. Heather Graham's in her 50s?
Oh yeah.
Maron. Oh my God.
She always had one tit was bigger than the other.
Like Charlotte Flair at one before she got her implants fixed.
Roller girl.
Yeah. But still amazing. So gotta give it.
She was in
her father is
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, Boogie Nights.
Dude, she was the voice of a character in Antonia Bale in the EverQuest 2 game, and people are like, "Who the hell is Elizabeth Hurley?" And it's like Roller Girl. It's like, why do we need to hear her voice? Like, that's not what made her famous.
No, not Elizabeth.
Right.
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Didn't you say Elizabeth Hurley?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it just said she. I didn't.
It's all right.
Papa
There
said
was,
she doesn't look good.
There was a skip in the Matrix. It's all good. But you know,
it's just a
Heather
glitch.
Graham, her father is like, I think he was, I don't know if he headed one of the 3-letter agencies for a short time.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep.
God damn. Heather Graham. Why? Why, girl? And she had her tits out in The Hangover. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that first one was so good. After that, they should have just never done another one, but
Yeah, one
money.
was enough. One was enough.
Because money, we ended up with 3 of those things.
They fucking
Just
destroyed
like those
it.
backroom deals.
I didn't even laugh at the second one. It was just like, it was pure shit.
Right? I didn't like any of those. Like the second or the third one. They weren't good. It was like you're Heather Graham's actually a year older than me. Okay. So I thought Heather Graham was like our age, like, you know, early 40s. I didn't.
No.
I guess I did. I thought she was closer to our age. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, she's looked amazing for such a long time. But I think she got naked from like her first movie. Like she was always out and about. Which always makes you
Like I
wonder
said, it was
about-
like she was naked and on roller skates and like, but was a Boogie Nights.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. That's I remember from 53. She's 53.
Wow.
God damn.
Okay, she's 10 years older than us.
All the women that we saw as like smoke shows and hotties in like all the like the late 90s, early 2000s, that was more than 20 years ago.
I know.
Yep.
They're all getting close to the pause.
Wait,
Thanks
what
for
up?
making
What up?
me extra oh wait, no, that's just regular age.
What up, Oz? I got your gear on, bro.
Nice.
Hell yeah. No, that's I just she was on Scrubs too.
Yeah.
Remember she came and did she did that, she did a guest spot on Scrubs.
Yeah. A lot of people did. That was actually a pretty good show for a while.
It was until the very last season when it got all shite and preachy, and then they came back with another season that was, or I don't. Did they do more than one? It was just bad.
Oh, they did
Without the scrubs
season.
I didn't see the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, one of the seasons it was literally not even the scrubs guys. It was like a
The finale before that season was really good.
Yeah, that's when it should have ended.
Yeah, it should have ended.
Were they
It
like
should have
second
ended.
generation of like
Well, they were doing
They-
a new medical school. Is
Yeah.
what they
Yep.
just had all the medical students, and then they had basically just Turk and Cox for the main cast left over. That was there the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that
No
it
janitor
just it didn't.
Funny for me. Because
Right,
it was the janitor.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he was like one of the best parts of it. And then he was the dad on that what show is it? The Middle. The Middle. Yeah, he was the dad on that.
I like
the
old doctor, the one who kind of ran everything, Kelsey.
Yes. Yeah. Was he Kelso or was that Perry? No, yeah, Perry
Bob
was
Kelso. Perry was
yeah.
John C. Wiley.
Yeah, McGinley. John McGinley.
Yeah, the older dude.
Who has 2 thumbs and doesn't give a crap. Bob Kelso.
Exactly. Yeah. that guy was
Yep.
great. Every line they gave him, how he delivered it, fucking hilarious.
Oh, his comedic timing was freaking amazing.
It was perfect.
Yeah, and that's another show that they couldn't do today.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Even and it's funny, even though look at the cast. You have what's Homegirl? She was like Puerto Rican. You got Dominican. What's his name?
Get it right,
Donald
I'll stab
Faison. I'm fucking telling you, I shouldn't fuck that one up. You got Donald Faison, he's a black guy, and then you got JD, and then Sarah Chalk. So you got a woman, you got a white woman, a white guy, you got a Dominican woman, you got a black guy, and then you had all the other little ancillary characters around. But I mean,
Hooch is crazy.
If you had to look at it just from today's lens, like you're looking at it going like, okay, you're just looking at the cast, But then they start making jokes and everybody be like, oh my God, I can't believe what they did. How dare they? How dare they make fun of
Well,
the running gag of the whole show is that JD and Turk were gay lovers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was a running gag for 8 years.
Yep.
It was. Well, look at yesterday. I was talking about, because it was Father's Day, I was talking about Married with Children a little bit. We were supposed to get more into it, but we veered off again. But yeah, man, it's another show. Impossible to make now. There is no way they would greenlight anything regarding that. I think they mentioned they might do an animated thing or some shit at some point, but you know how watered down it's going to be.
Oh yeah.
Wait, which show?
Married with Children.
Oh, they would murder that redoing that today. There's no way you couldn't do a good version of that show and actually make it funny. You can't. Men like Al Bundy are not supposed to exist in today's society, but guess what? They still do.
They're all istophobes.
But they're not. They're not supporting a family of 4 on a shoe salesman's salary, though. I'll tell you that.
Nope.
Unless he's selling Gucci's or something.
Well, what is he putting in them shoes?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
baby.
Baby, I'm hooking my people up. Wait. Papa says no Scrubs. Scrubs was retarded. Okay, Reverend Killjoy.
Oh, I thought he was doing a TLC song.
He might be. Who knows? It's probably probably
I'm
not.
sorry, Papa Cotton. Dr. Cox said it best. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Damn.
Married with Grandchildren would have been the sequel to the series if we lived in an alternate universe, right?
Yeah.
Grandpa Al Bundy would have been fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait,
an old guy
wait.
who just doesn't give a shit.
No, you know what's funny is we technically already got
Modern Family.
Al got divorced, changed his identity, started athletic wear, and sporting goods company, and boom, there it is, right there. Now
Yeah,
he's
the
rich.
hot Tina.
He's got the smoke show wife, her chubby little kid, who's now a fucking adult. What's it? The kid that played Manny, he's probably like 20-something years old now.
Oh my
Because that
God.
show started. This is how long ago that show. I remember watching that with my ex, like when it first started.
I
Like,
watched some of it in the beginning because some of it was pretty
like
funny.
the first season I watched.
Right, and then I tuned out. Right, and then I think one of the last seasons was on, and I was just flipping through the TV, and the Asian kid, the adopted kid, was a teenager. I'm like, holy crap! I feel old.
Yeah, that was a
She
baby.
was a baby when that
Yep.
show fucking. Oh my god.
So never mind Manny. Like it's like, oh my god, all these kids are like grown up now. This is crazy.
Yeah.
You got to bring
And it
in
feels
Cousin Oliver because nobody's cute anymore.
Yeah, no, it's
Papa
kids are all
says-
monsters.
I'm not wrong. That show was for imbeciles.
Well, it was on regular television, so yeah. I mean, all shows are pretty much like that.
It was network TV. What'd you expect? Shakespeare.
Exactly. And you know what's funny? I can't watch any fucking sitcoms anymore at all.
Well, they're not
I'll
funny.
watch the cable ones. I'll do like Always Sunny in Philly. And I gotta catch up with that. But I mean, there's like nothing new that I would watch. I go back and watch Married with Children. There's just a handful of things, but even those shows that were around that time, like we just mentioned, like Scrubs and shit, I can't even watch an episode of them now.
Well, dude,
You know what I went back to, Vinny?
outlawed. Sorry.
You know what I went back to, Vinny? I actually went back to Alf.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm watching
Oh,
through
damn.
Scarecrow and Mrs. King right now.
No, dude, like comedy is outlawed now. I mean, when Jerry Seinfeld won't do his stand-up routines anymore, because like he was the most sanitized of comedians. If he can't
Observational humor.
if he can't have his bits, then we've reached critical mass. I mean, Dave Chappelle got attacked, and all that's like we literally nothing can be funny anymore. We're being demoralized by the Marxists in our government and in our media.
Mm-hmm.
We're not allowed to laugh. Nothing's supposed to be fun anymore. Everybody's supposed to be, what is it, like critical theory or whatever? Or everything is viewed through a racial or gender fluid lens.
Racist.
Yeah,
Really
nothing
racist.
is funny anymore.
Hard enough. Everything is racist.
Yep.
Well, that's you're an ESG cuck.
And Papa, he says, I'm not wrong. That show is for imbeciles.
How dare you?
Wait, is
Is that like a personal attack or something? Or-
I tried watching the Goldbergs, and that show. My biggest complaint with that show is that they would do like Transformers one episode, and then like Ninja Turtles the next, and I'm like, that timeline doesn't fucking work.
Yeah, they do the Transformers. No, they do the Ninja Turtles before the Transformers.
Yeah.
And it's like
No.
Ninja Turtles
We're
is
going from
87,
87 to 84. This doesn't work.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right.
Well, no, exactly.
Manliness.
Oh, sorry.
20's too old for Spacey. God damn it, manliness.
Dude, Adam F. Goldberg had a Twitter account for a while, and they had this one episode where they brought the Goldbergs to a restaurant, and they had every Jewish stereotype on display. And I was like, Jesus, man, like, are you trying to make us look bad? And he's like, I'm sorry, that's how my family acts.
Oh shit! Wait a minute. Papa Cotton actually likes something. The middle.
Of all the fucking shows,
Ray
that
Romano's
Papa
guys?
Cotton would. Yeah, I can't fucking believe that.
Bra, you got your own show, bra.
That Papa Cotton
weird
from
kid.
King of the Hill. So did you kill Fetterman?
I'm sorry, gents. That is no longer Papa Cotton. Papa Cotton has been compromised. Whoever is controlling that account is not Papa Cotton.
Yep, the account's been compromised. Burn it down.
Shut it
Mr.
down.
Super Oz. Mr. Super Oz says, I'm worried about Bobby Hill becoming Bobby with an I Hill in the King of the Hill that's coming out on Hulu. Ooh, God, I hope not.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
From what I understood, I think they said that he's an adult now. Bobby's an adult, and I think he took over his father's business. Like they changed everything.
Well, what they're going to do
Bring
is they're
back
going to
Luann and her husband because both of the voice actors for
Yep.
them.
Yep. No, but they're going to have to discredit Hank in some way. He's
Mhm.
either going to be dead, so it will basically be Peggy.
Dead or dumb.
Yeah, dead. Yeah, dead or dumb. He'll be like,
no. They're going to make him a deadbeat dad. He walked out.
Yeah, he divorced Peg.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Where is it airing? First of all,
Hulu.
It's on Hulu. Oh, well, then yeah, it's going to be shit.
Game over.
And it's a shame too because we know Mike Judd. He's base. He's not.
Oh yeah. The new Beavis and Butthead is hilarious. Where they were told they had white privilege, so they went around and like robbed places and shit. It's okay, I have white privilege.
I only seen that clip. Yeah, people were showing that clip everywhere. Where is that on?
Paramount Plus.
Ah, damn it.
See, I like Seinfeld stand up. I like Jerry's stand up.
No, I couldn't stand that motherfucker. I really
did. I love that show, dude.
But I couldn't stand him.
That is like up there with like Lost. Is like one of Lost. It's on my Mount Olympus with like Lost and like Melrose Place and Dallas. Yeah.
Watch Breaking Bad already, please. Because you're breaking my heart here, kid.
The Caveman show is better than the current shows. Do you guys remember that when they made the Geico Caveman thing?
Yes.
What did that last? Like a half an episode, and they fucking canceled it.
It was barely lasted one joke.
Yeah.
They played the opening credits. They're like, cut it.
This was the Father's Day card I got for my kids.
That is amazing. That is amazing, sir.
I think they were like, the producers were like, abort that quicker than a lefty with. Oh, never mind.
Quicker than a sorority girl.
Yeah.
From that dumpster, baby.
And I'm taking a stroll. I want to see an episode where Dale learns he's not Joseph's dad and loses it. Can you see?
Oh no, they covered all that stuff already.
Yeah, he already knows. He already knows. He's actually the parasite. He's leeching off of her.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. He knows, and he doesn't know. He hopes that she doesn't know that he knows because it's a grift, and he doesn't have a job, or he's not like his what is it, pesticide business or whatever. It's just like it's not really a job. It's like a hobby, and he's basically just mooching off of her income for being the weather lady.
Yeah, it was something like that. But there was something else that happens too, and I think they said they addressed it too in the 20s, and this new fucking version of it or whatever, or the it's not a new version. It's they actually, it's as if it actually everyone just grew up like they aged the proper way into our time.
Well, I like that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I like how Boomhauer is a Texas Ranger. Like that was what they revealed in like the final episode.
Oh yeah.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, the rumor is that he was actually on assignment to cover Dale, but he became friends with him, so he's basically just like reporting that Dale isn't doing anything. So it's like he's been like a secret agent or a secret whatever it is, a sting operation on his buddy. But he befriended him, and he's like, "Yeah, the guy's just a harmless loser."
That's great.
Fucking Boomhauer, the Texas Ranger. That's fucking. That's good. I can get down with that. What up, Nelson? I see you in the chat. What did I miss? Did Boomhauer finally get me too'd? Man, I tell you out there, man. I come around there and she almost said I grabbed her. I said no. She said she did not consent, man. I'm gonna turn on. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
He's a Texas Ranger, though. He'd be fine.
Yeah. He just get his coworker Walker in there.
Now I feel robbed. We can't ever have like a Boomhauer and Walker buddy team up.
Yes. Or like imagine that as an Easter egg, like in the new, if they do the reboot series or whatever, Boomhauer's got like a photo on his wall or whatever, a framed picture, and it's him and Chuck Norris.
That would be freaking hilarious. Like I would approve of that, like little weird Easter egg. Like I would not have a problem with that at all. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me. I mean, shit, really? Why would anybody have a problem with that?
Yeah.
How could you have a problem with chalk?
Nope.
Wow, what do you know? I turned monetization on for the stream and it went right to yellow.
Oh.
That's fine. They all
Not
do.
enough fentanyl, baby.
Apparently not, baby. Happy Juneteenth, motherfuckers.
I think the opening scene kind of tipped us off to what the future was for that monetization.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
The requirements to actually be loaded. It hasn't showed up in my my studio yet.
What
Usually they
hasn't?
drop requirements for not for monetization, but for
Oh.
being able to do super chats and memberships.
I didn't.
Yeah, it's like 500 subs for that, and I think it's 3,000 watch hours.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
You don't get an actual monetization until you get the 1,000 and the 4,000.
Okay.
Oh.
But you can get super chat. Well, that would have been nice.
Well, I think it was like super chat, super thanks, and there was one other thing that they added for that.
Memberships, if I remember right.
Yeah, because it's like you're getting like early access to the what the hell? Partnership program.
That's something new that they just put in.
Yeah, they put it in like a week ago or so, and there's still a lot of confusion about it. Like some people think, "Oh, I can get monetized now." No, you're not monetized. You don't get everything. You just get like a little taste of what you get.
Yeah.
And I think it's because YouTube is actually suffering in numbers, from what I understand, and I think this is their way to try to hope to get more people like engaging on YouTube.
Yeah.
But they still do really screwed up shit, like the crap they're doing with me with the copyright,
Yes.
and the channel suppression crap. Like, holy crap, man! My views on everything I have, they went through the freaking floor from what the normals were. I mean, like, you know, not to sit there and whine about it, but holy shit, dude. I mean, if my content is that bad, I can accept it. But when I had people telling me, "Oh man, this shit is great," I can't believe more people are not watching it. Well, I've been doing the same thing forever. It's only been the past few months, like two months or something, that the views have just been cut off. And I've been hearing the same thing from a lot of other creators, that they're experiencing the same thing with views and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have my channel's died. I haven't had like a new sub in like months. I've been stuck at like 350, 352 for several months now.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane what they're doing, and they just I don't know how they think they're going to fix their platform when they keep doing shit like this.
Well, they said Rumble is picking up. A lot of people are using it, and I know, like, if you already have a built-in audience, like those like people who left Fox and shit like that, like I know that their shit just really got big. Bongino, he's pulling in crazy numbers now. He's getting like when Joe Rogan has like, let's say, a slow show, he's pulling about the same numbers as that, like during a live. It's crazy.
Twitch is doing the same thing. They're pissing off all their fan base, and everyone's going over to Kick.
What the hell is that? Never heard
It's
of
a
it.
Twitch clone.
$100,000. What was it? $100,000 sign-on bonus or whatever.
Something
that
like
Amaranth thought went over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And her first stream was basically just her in the shower in a bikini with 3 other girls.
Oh joy!
God damn it, Frankie.
We got into a huge argument on Ballbusters about Amaranth because Derby was just not having it on her being attractive. I'm like, I mean, she's not bad looking, but I mean, yeah, most of her is plastic. I mean, she's like Darth Vader, you know.
Yeah, but she's hot, but she's like a public restroom that somebody threw bleach on. Like, it may have killed a lot of the bacteria and stuff, but you know what went on in there. You don't want to like.
She definitely has HIV and probably ads.
She was putting those pictures on Twitter. It was like me or like a PS5 or whatever. I'm like, I posted a picture of like an Intellivision. I was like, I'll take an Intellivision over you, you fucking whore.
Yeah. Well, you remember the big thing? She like tried to. So apparently her ratings were dipping because first they found out that she's like married to some like Asian like fitness guy or whatever. So that like. That's rule number one when you're an e-whore or an e-thought or whatever, is you got to pretend to be available. So, you know, the fact that it got out that she was married, all the simps started flipping out. So then like a few months later after the that backlash or whatever happened and her viewership started dropping, she started this little thing where he was like abusing her or whatever, and they put on these like little skits about how she's a battered little victim or whatever, just to get some sympathy points back.
Oh,
Did you get my first block for pissing someone off today on Twitter? I felt good about that.
All right.
Well, because this dude put up this dumb video. He was like, "You fart loose, let out your butthole juice," and he had this weird blonde bowl cut. And I'm like, why does he look like a methed out Peter Tork?
Yeah, that was
And he
hilarious.
blocked me for that one. Well, actually, he blocked me after he said "your mom," and I just responded back with another Peter Tork gif of him going, "Nope."
Oh,
yes, piss someone off. Well, if you're gonna post dumb shit on the internet, don't expect to not get roasted.
Right?
Yeah.
And he did look like a meth out version of him.
Yeah.
Here we come.
Did you guys see? Hang on, I just want to show you. I just went to the Google homepage and I didn't notice this, but am I the only one that didn't notice this? Their little picture here.
Oh yeah, they only had the Father's Day up on for like what 9 hours. I grabbed it while I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. Something they don't want to promote.
No.
Well, it's like that CNN article that was trying to say that it wasn't, Father's Day for a lot of black kids, Oh, no, there's a lot of black fathers in the thing. And the community announcer was right behind him going, yeah, no, it's a pretty high amount of black kids that don't have dads.
Did you ever see that meme of the guy getting like blindsided by the train, and it says the guy has labeled fathers just trying to enjoy Father's Day, and then the train that blindsides him says single mothers.
Yeah.
Yes. That was great.
It's much of that this year, though, which was kind of strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of dipped off on social media a little bit.
Good. That's incredibly insulting. I'm not even a father, and that insulting.
I don't take over Mother's Day. I'm a single dad, but I don't go,
Yeah.
hey, Mother's Day's also for dads, too.
Yeah, I'm a mother too. Really?
Because I'm not a narcissistic jackass.
You're a motherfucker, is what you are.
Once a couple times.
And I
My
fucked
wallet
her
says-
mother, and that one's mother.
I'm not like
Wait.
Chris Chan,
Oh God.
He's a little motherfucker.
Never fuck your own mother.
Of all the mothers to fuck you, your own is not the best option.
I can't believe these freaks, man. Holy shit.
Well, the internet has opened up the whole freak show to the world,
Oh yeah, I didn't believe it until no, this is true. This is true. I'm like, what bullshit? No one's that sick and fucked up. Then you heard about the professor who was screwing dogs.
The fact that it was Penn State does not shock me.
No.
And then he's a Hillary voter.
I mean, when Jerry Sandusky is the least fucked up thing that happens at your college,
Yeah.
your college has a problem.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's Penn State is just a cesspool at this point. Let's face it. It has been.
Oh my God! Did you see that shit too with Jordan Peterson? What a fucking nut job! He wants to support Mike Pence. Like, did you just fall on your head or something?
Yes. No.
Oh,
Kermit, you're an idiot.
It's just we gotta have civility back in the White House. I'm like, yeah, back the way you came. Lots of things have gone wrong.
Piggy.
Wait, do I have that? Do I have that
Ass
GIF
wipe.
over here? I
Which
think
one?
I do. The Jordan Peterson one. Nope, I don't have that one over here.
I like him to an extent, but he does have some weird takes on occasion.
Oh my God, does he?
When your room
Yeah.
looks kind of weird and you wish that it was.
Make your bed, and then you can be a functional member of society with goals. Yay! That's rule number 3.
I don't know what it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Holy shit, what is he?
I have 12 rules of how to become a man and a functional person in society. Why is my government trying to arrest me?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
Rule number 8, don't have sex with girls with half their head shaved, purple hair, and septum rings. Ha ha!
And if they're
Self-love is the only antidote to the chaos of existence. And if you don't love and care for yourself and your own needs, you will cause unnecessary suffering for both you yourself and others.
His best interview, he destroyed that British woman.
That was great.
Oh, what you're
That was
saying,
amazing.
what you mean by?
Yeah. That was excellent. That'll.
I'll
give
be
him,
right back.
Yeah, he's had a couple of awesome takes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like his original like claim to fame was legit. Like he basically is like, I don't want the government to compel me or coerce me into using your terminology. Like that's like spot on, buddy. Like he was being forced to like use pretend pronouns and like fake genders and shit.
Yeah.
And basically to humor Transformers, and he's like, no, like that's your damage. Like I'm not responsible for coddling your delusions.
Yeah.
But they off themselves. Yeah. Okay. Well, guess what? Like they're gonna do that anyways. Like.
Yeah. It's insane what all this shit turned into. But I mean, he was right in so many things, but then I don't know what's going on now. Maybe it's just because he's making so much money with doing all the touring that he's doing, but like I don't know. His takes are fucked up,
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like you can like nobody's 100% right. Like everybody has, so it's like the stuff that I agree with him. It's kind of like Cornette. Like there's a lot of things that Jim Cornette says that I strongly disagree with, but there is a whole hell of a lot of things that he says that I 100% agree with.
Oh, for sure, dude, for sure.
Yeah,
the biggest problem with 90% of them people is that they're so easily bought and paid for. I mean, it doesn't even matter what their ideals are. Most of them, if there's a paycheck at the end of that rainbow to spout some nonsense, they're going to do it every single time.
Yeah,
and that sucks. But I know, like Mel Gibson, he said that too. It's like when you get into that scene, it's like, okay, well, if you have morals, you have integrity. Well, how much of that are you willing to spare? It's like it becomes like different levels of, all right, well, I'll go that far, but I'm not going to go that far. And he goes, and it's all about this kind of weird compromise for people to do what they do to try to become famous or to try to hit those goals. And he goes, and it's across the board. So that's why he goes, I don't want to just attack anybody specifically or whatever, but he goes, because this is how it's played. And then you got to make these movies with these people, and it's like, well, they hate you. He goes, they hate you all the way, but it's like, do you play nice to do this, or do you just like, I'm going to take a break now, or or hope for a big movie that you make a lot of money, and then you can kind of now I don't really have to work as much. Because
I want to say like a nice story, because we're dwelling too much on this goddamn shit, and it's just going to agitate us. So I got an actual good story for a change. So the director of The Road Warrior, and I don't care what the rah-rahs say when they try to say it's Mad Max 2. It is not Mad Max 2. It was The Road Warrior. That's how it was released. And that's the way it's always going to be to me. So the director, director, producer guy, they were looking for an animal, and they were looking for a dog. So when they went out to find this dog, they actually went out to a pound and found this Australian sheepdog. And they used him in the film, and the dog needed training and everything like this, because this dog was like uncared for and everything like that.
George Miller.
George Miller. So in the end of shooting, they weren't really sure what they were going to do with the dog. So George Miller had taken it home, but he couldn't really take care of it. And he didn't want to send it back to the pound. So he started reaching out to the actors from The Road Warrior, and one of the guys from The Road Warrior really liked the dog, whose actual name really was legitimately Dog, for real. It wasn't just in the movie. His name was legitimately just Dog. But one of the actors wound up taking the dog in, had a huge property where the dog was able to freaking live out his life happily. So there you go. There's a good story for a change. That's somebody, a director who actually wanted to do something good, not only for the animal that he brought onto the set, but afterwards when the film was over, and he didn't just discard the animal.
That's great.
Yeah, didn't Sansa do that? The actress that played Sansa Stark, she adopted the huskies or whatever that were on, or the wolf or whatever that was on set.
I think so.
I don't know. Did she?
Yeah, I remember hearing something about she liked the animal so much that she ended up adopting it.
I think it was something like that. And that director too. I think he used to be a doctor, George Miller, and that's why when he made that movie Lorenzo's Oil.
Oh damn!
Yeah, no, he knows his shit.
Story.
You know what's really funny too? Look up a photo of him. You can't tell me that he doesn't remind you of a Dega Outlaw. He even has the round glasses and everything.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's great.
Doc Ock.
Did he name the dog man?
He's his Australian counterpart.
What up, another monster? Is that Doc Ock? No, it's the Dega Outlaw. We're safe. Out comes the arms. Adega's like, just when you thought you were safe.
Yeah, these are the Adega arms, not the Octo arms.
Yep. It's the power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
And then he says it all like really nice and even voiced, and you're just drawn in before you even know what happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lulled in by a sense of security, and then
a false sense of security. Yeah. Next thing you know, you're toast. George Miller was an ER doctor and saw all kinds of crazy shit, and that influenced Mad Max.
Well, you guys heard about so the original Mad Max, they paid a lot of the extras and stuff and the actors with beer, and that there's that one scene where they kept an actual injury in the final cut of the movie when one of the guys hits like a jump wrong and does like an end over end like a bowling pin. He just flips through the air, and that guy got seriously hurt, and they left it in.
Well, there was a couple scenes like that. There was the one where the guy put the bike down, and everybody knows when you're doing a stunt, you put the bike down, you're supposed to put the bike down, and you go behind the bike. This guy went in front of the bike. And then the second guy, who was off to his right, also was putting his bike down. So that guy's tire from his bike came up in the back of the other guy's head. I mean, lucky he had his helmet on, and it was just the front tire and not the rear. Or else, that could have been lights out for him.
Yeah, it could have been.
Oh, God damn it. Was the son teenage? What a manliness.
Yeah, that story about the dog from the Road Warrior, I was actually watching like a full-on documentary thing that somebody did about it, and it was really interesting. And a lot of the scenes in there where he's going after the gyro captain, those were all legit because the gyro captain was holding things and doing stuff like that. So the dog was going after it because he wanted to play. And they said the one scene, they wanted the dog to actually attack him. And the dog wouldn't attack him until Max started pulling on him and his scarf started moving. And then the dog jumped up and grabbed the scarf to play. So all the scenes where the dog's yanking on a scarf, it's not because he's being nasty or trying to attack. It's because he thinks we're playing tug of war.
That's funny.
Oh, and another funny side note, the dog was actually scared of cars. So they actually had to comfort the dog for all the car scenes.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Who the hell, oh, God damn it. What did Brutal say? He's got the Kevin Spacey emoji. Did someone say sun in the palm of my hands?
Just Kevin Spacey's bathroom.
Yeah.
Wait. Nelson, here's a positive Hollywood story. Keanu Reeves. That is all.
Yep.
Yep. Absolutely.
Probably one of the best people out there.
Yes. And for that gets to this.
Excellent!
That definitely gets a Keanu. But on that note, folks, that is about where we'll end her off. No members after show tonight. We've got the member stream tomorrow evening with myself and Tolbat. And we are going to do that at 8:35 Eastern. Thank you to all 71 channel members. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you. And, of course, thank you to this wonderful panel of amazing human beings out here. Nobody is AI, I promise you that. And thank you to Oz for the dope-ass lid.
Me so sure about that.
I don't know. I mean, John Cena might be a robot.
I think he is. He hasn't been here all night. I asked him in the private chat if he was here like 20 minutes ago so I could go take a piss, and he never fucking answered me. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to say I'll be right back, and I'll fucking mute my mic.
And it's when you leave is when Chrome crashes on me.
Yeah, I saw that. Damn it.
I know. I came back. I'm like, why is CJP not on the stream? Like, what the hell happened? I leave for 3 minutes, and this is what happens. All hell breaks loose. Jesus. Thank you, Carl and Soul Assassin and first fan Adam Shawhan. Manliness and motivation. He says 71 members. Are they teenage members? God damn it, manliness. Brutal Morningwood and another monster.
He said 71.
And Keely Chow, Papa Cotton, Hicks Villain, Frankie Knows. Let's see, Nelson, Mr. Super Oz, my man. Thank you. Let's see who else we have up in here. Bad Take Bojan was here. One of the first ladies. JB, Parrot Head. Hail Parrot Head, always Clone Geek, Godzillionaire, Angelus, Big Ange was here, big fucking Ange. Hey, Big Ange, we gotta get him to change his channel name to Big Ange.
Double down, Big Ange.
I love it. I told my wife about that. I was like, when you see him in Indianapolis, you got to call him Big Ange.
Oh, what'd she say?
Oh, she was like, why? And I explained it to her. She's like, oh my God, you're fucking retarded. But all right, whatever. I don't care. She'll do it. She'll be like, I'm supposed to call you Big Ange. Lovely Sherry. Shawnee Step was here. Thank you, gang. Let's see who else. Brightest Day, I think. The Joseph Santos was here. Keemon Bell. And, he had a couple Stranger Things comments, of course. But what did Manliness say? Juneteenth is like no Father's Day right after Father's Day.
Oh, shit.
Soul Assassin. Goodbye, gay boys.
But he's right.
Wait, hang on a second. We have that. It's right here. Manliness.
He's out of line, but he's right.
All right, folks. That'll do it for the night. So tomorrow night, does anybody have anything? Like I said, I talked about the member stream. Anybody else got anything going tomorrow evening or tomorrow?
I've got a thing for my daughter. So.
All right.
I think I'm hanging out with Black Angus. I think he's got a special guest tomorrow.
Oh, Black Angus, how bad?
What's the topic for tomorrow? I mean, I might be around.
Yes.
I think he said he might have somebody named Vito on. I don't know who that is, but
God, not that guy.
No,
Vito?
I meant for Etep stream.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking about Tollbats. For those of you out there wondering if you're a channel member, Tollbat is joining us tomorrow night, and he is going to talk for the first time in public about his abduction he experienced. Vin, if you want to jump in, brother.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I should be around. What time's the start?
8:35 we're gonna start. I haven't set it up yet, but yeah, so that's we'll do that. We're doing that tomorrow night, 8:35. Channel members, be sure to be on hand for that. That'll be really, really good. I am looking forward to that. Wednesday night we got Holy Shit News. Probably one. I can't do a morning show Wednesday, but we got to do. We'll do one tomorrow. And we can do one on Thursday. So, and then we got Saturday night's main events back this week. I'll be home by myself, left to my own devices this weekend, as it were. So peace and quiet, and a lot of streams. I might actually get some videos done. So that's it. You guys got you guys doing the stream on Thursday, Vinny?
I think so.
It should be on your channel this week.
Okay. All right. I'll try to film something. I already forgot what the fuck they were at. But this is Monday.
This is Monday.
I gotta rest and then I gotta do shit.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if you have a chance, if you're bored, do me a favor, check out my last video. I actually did the Eddie from Iron Maiden from NECA. He's a Mind figure. Yeah, I really enjoyed that figure. I mean, the one gripe I have is they didn't really change the mold much from 2015, but I mean, really, it was a damn good mold. Guys, I'd really appreciate you guys checking it out. Let me know what you think. I mean, I think it was a killer, and it's actually going to determine whether or not I'm going to pick up any more of those things.
Cool. Yeah, I want to check that one out.
Nice.
When you talked about it, yeah, I definitely want to take a look at that one. And yeah, make sure you guys watch the Father's Day stream from last night. We had a fun time.
Oh yeah.
Friday stream was more crazy, but I mean, yeah, we hit some of the similar issues and topics, and Tina was on. If you guys do want to hear about what her bad take was, which was pretty accurate anyway, from what I understand. Yeah, it's we definitely took some more shots at. I am not a grifter. I am not. He's definitely a grifter.
They're all grifters. They're all pieces of shit. Yeah. Papa God.
Damn.
Papa God, never forget.
Barbara.
I'm going to start using that model because I'm going to do some car pig videos.
Are you doing the Friday stream this week, Van?
Yeah, because I should still be doing it Friday. Sunday, I'm not going to be doing a stream. The 25th, I'm not doing one because we're doing wrestling with Draven there.
Yep.
With Big Ange. Big Ange is hosting.
Big Ange. Yeah, Frankie says I googled Big Ange. Don't call Draven that anymore. He's like, yeah, she was that mob wife. So I remember Big Ange. I know it's hilarious. That makes it even funnier. But yeah, folks. So we'll keep you entertained the rest of the week. Trust us. There's more than enough content coming your way from these talented gentlemen. Yes, sir.
Etep, I got an idea for a new shirt. You need to make a new shirt for your store. It says, "I'm down with Big Ange."
I'll put that anime picture of Draven on it. I'm done with Big Ange Draven's picture. Oh my god.
He's gonna.
Okay, I need a 4K. I need somebody to 4K that headshot of Draven, like that drawing. Somebody 4K upscale that and send it to me, and I'll put it on a fucking shirt in the store.
He's gonna fly there.
I'll do it.
And he's gonna hurt you. His wings are gonna be tired.
I see him in Indianapolis. He's gonna go to give me a hug. He's gonna start fucking choking me.
No, he's gonna bring a knife. He's gonna stab you repeatedly.
Thank you.
He's like, Big Ange, huh? Big Ange.
He's like, yeah, you want to see Big Ange? I'll show you Big Ange. Yeah, get your fucking shine box. God damn it. All right, everybody. That is it. That's the show for tonight. We hope you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed being here with you. I'm Etep from the Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all these we don't see you. Have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. Happy Juneteenth.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all.
I just flew in, and boy's my cock tired.
This doesn't bode well. You're lying. I never hit you. You are tearing me apart, Lisa.
Have a great night, Brutal and Tina Bojan.
No, her